sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what a glorious morning it is. Thank you for bearing with us. We are a minute or two late, but we are now going and blowing, and it is an absolutely glorious morning. As you know, no one is safe while we troll the digital airwaves. Join us as we discuss the latest news in the world of sports and review the events of the past week. No fantasy sports here. We keep it real. You need to remember, we kill brain cells. And as such, we just might be the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You've been warned. And of course, we are the record-breaking keepers. We are the internet's ongoing traffic wreck. No need to get on the freeway. No need to deal with traffic jams. We are it. We're going on 13 years now. We are the internet. So, ladies and gentlemen, glorious morning. I know you hear some stuff going on in the background, and I do apologize. We're trying to get this program going and blowing. And speaking of going and blowing, I want to bring the man of the hour on. He is over there out in Hammond, Louisiana, the pho man himself, Dream. Good morning, Dream. How are you?
Good morning, scorekeeper.
I'm sorry. I'm running a tad late. I'm not going to even come up with the excuses that I got up late, couldn't get up. Oh, personal issues, blah, blah, blah. Overnight. Let's see. Pick one. Oh, no? You don't want one? He muted himself. But, hey, it's all good. He'll be back shortly. But as I say, trying to get this one going. It is glorious. Let's take a look at what we're looking at over here. I know, did I just stutter right now when I said that? Yeah, I think I did. It's 52 degrees and fog. We have a 2% chance of rain through 7 a.m. this morning. It's going to get to a high of 78, overnight low of 57. And, wow, we got humidity 88%. Pressure is 29.95 inches, 1.5 mile sky. Yeah, there's a lot of clouds out there. Well, there's fog, as I mentioned. Wind is kind of heading into the east with the slight southeast bend, dare I say, 3 miles per hour. The dew point's at 49 degrees. UV index, of course, the sun is not up. It's 0 of 10. And in the moon phase, we are in a waxing crescent. Woohoo! I understand the big dog is out there in, where the hell is he? He's in Arizona, I believe. So we'll see as to what is going on. And lo and behold, once again, we've got quite a few people in the chat room. Dream, you back?
Yeah, I had a trash truck coming and picking up something next door, so it got a little loud, so I muted myself.
All right, fair enough. Well, we cannot mute ourselves on Sports Talk with the Guys. It's what we do. But I am hurting. Haven't had a chance to have my cup of joe yet. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that real soon.
I'm surprised it's a cryptid show because the coffee I brewed is strong enough to give a zombie new life.
Wow. So I got to tell you, folks, I don't know if you've made the connection yet, and I've thrown this at DA, that the end is only the beginning. You know my connection with the Nightmare Hunter, folks. I've got to tell you, it's right here. We are the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. We are the ones that got it going. If you think of where it happened in the DA universe or the DA verse, it happens in Los Angeles and it happens on April 1st. Folks, we are what causes the zombie apocalypse in the Ragnarok Rising since we kill brain cells. Woohoo! I'm sticking with that story.
Well, scorekeeper, I will tell you, I am ahead of you in the books.
I heard.
Have you gotten to the flare gun yet?
Oh, damn! How the hell did this happen? Oh, it must have been the fake tax deadline. Jesus, Mother of Mary. I guess I didn't read for a week. You read 2 books?
I read 2 books in like 2.5 days.
Okay.
I've been plowing through them because I've got the next 2 on shipment ready to go. They're on their way in, so you got some catching up to do.
Okay, I guess I'm in Apex Predator, uh, Horn Moon, I believe, and then Lakeview Man, or vice versa, whichever one goes in whichever order. And I think I just purchased Wild Hunt, Eagle, something or other. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Blood Eagle.
Blood Eagle, yes. I just purchased that one. But you actually purchased the books, dude, which is
Yes.
absolutely awesome.
I
I've still
like.
gone with the
I'm
Kindle
old school,
editions.
man. I'm old
Uh,
school. I
So
like
they
having
say.
the book in my hand. So
Well,
you still got to finish reading Lakeview Man.
and then Apex Predator, Horned Moon, I believe it is.
Yes, Horn Moon, and then no, Horn Moon comes before Lakeview Man, and then you have Hunter's Moon, and then you have Blood
Oh, so
Eagle.
I've already done Blood Moon or Hunter's Moon. I've got a. What's the most recent one? Apex
Horn
Predator.
Apex Predator Horn Moon is the next one, and then you have Blood Eagle.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at a few of my purchases just very quickly. And folks, we're going to get to sports. Just bear with us. DEA is a major part of our universe, and it's just the way it is. So I'm gonna check it out and see where I am, because I did purchase, I think, the three most recent ones. So I got to check my digital orders. Yes, I'm over at Amazon.com. Go ahead, Dream.
I was gonna say, and if he doesn't hurry up and write Uncanny Valley, I'm just gonna have to start on Ragnarok
Oh,
because
hey.
I need some writing. I told him no
Well,
more chats, no more shows. He's got to just focus on writing and keep ahead of me.
that's all right. That's fair. That is funny. I was spending quite a bit of time on Amazon setting up stuff. Actually, I was. Oh, folks, I think we are live on YouTube this morning, so I ask you to bear with us. For those of you, good morning, Gridiron Girl. Yes, we're getting our act together. Just bear with us. I haven't had my coffee yet, but good morning, Gridiron Girl, and congratulations on the purchase of that vehicle. Woo, sweet! It is a nice ride, woman, and so is the car, but it's really good.
God,
I assume as such, but it is. It's a beautiful car. Thank you for sharing. Nice pictures. It is an Acura, I believe. So awesome, sweet. Yeah, good for her. So I don't know where my April calendar page is with me, so I'm disappointed. So I know that the WNBA had its draft this past April 15th. And we do have a few events, but I'm going to touch into May very quickly just because I'm unable to find my April one. I don't know why. It must have been near the end of the season, but what do I know? It's not over yet, May 17th, but is the IRS driving me to drink? So is California, the rat bastards, but that's neither here nor there. Folks, in Formula One, Spain will be one of the next races, May 7th through 9th. NHRA will be May 14th to the 16th. I don't have the location. I should. Monaco goes May 20th to the 23rd. And NHRA is the 21st to the 23rd as well of May. Now, the NBA Hall of Fame, I believe the announcements are going to be on May 16th. So we've got a little bit of that coming up. And then we'll have some more news, but that's a look ahead in May. Again, I do apologize. I'm distressed that I don't have April's, and it's unnerving me. But nor have I had my cup of coffee. So, yeah, there's some people I want to kill this morning. Oh, wait a minute! This is the April 10th program.
So
does that mean?
Did you hear about the Hall of Fame and Kobe Bryant?
No, tell me what's up.
So guess who's going to be inducting him into the Hall of Fame? Who's going to be speaking?
LeBron.
Michael Jordan.
Oh wow!
Yes. One
Wow.
legend for another.
I did not hear that. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's what I read. I read that, and I was super excited about it because it's only fitting. The one that he emulated his game after and looked up to growing up is the one that's going to be presenting posthumously and doing that whole deal.
Dream, that is a big deal. There's no doubt about that. And I did not hear, so hopefully we'll have some further commentary for the big dog, who is in Arizona, and we'll see if he'll be able to get to us. Now, I did not post it in the group. I emailed the guys that were talking, so I'm going to head on over there right now. Forgive me, NDB Media host page. I'm going to put it up right now. Let's see. Sports talk with the guys. Stream yard code for 4/17/2021. There it is. Boom. But I thank you, Dream, for being up and ready to go. And yeah, so I'm going to have to catch up and see which books they are. But I have it on my Kindle right now, Dream, so I'm a tad embarrassed by that. Oh, so here we go.
You're just a man of the time, sir.
Oh, is that what it is? All right. Well, I appreciate it. Actually, for NHRA, folks, I do apologize. This weekend, they are at the Strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and the NHRA Arizona Nationals are next week on April 23rd to the 25th. So that's a quick look at NHRA. I have, oh, here's our NASCAR stuff. I do apologize. So this weekend, NASCAR Cup Series race at Richmond, the Richmond Raceway, 400 laps, 300 miles. That one is on Sunday, April 18th. And next week, the Geico 500 at the Talladega Speedway, 188 laps or 500 miles. It's the Geico 500 on Sunday, April 25th. Go ahead, Dream.
I personally could never get into that. I mean, they're only half driving.
Why half driving, please?
Because they only make left turns.
Yes. I heard a comedian yesterday that said that he was so poor that their car couldn't make left turns. So when Dad gave directions, he turn right, turn right, turn right, and you'll be right. That was funny. That was good. And he was so good at determining that when he was in school, his teachers thought that he was a wunderkind because he was so advanced. That was rather funny. I like that one. So actually, I do have my schedule now for the upcoming items, but again, I do apologize that I'm not able to find my April one, so I'm a little stressed right now because I'm not able to, be ready to go. But be that as it may, you'll like this one, Dream. Actually, I don't know because you're pretty tough on my jokes too. So here, yeah, well, we'll see what happens on May 20. Just kidding, just kidding. As a matter of fact, I will tell you the big dog already reserved a car for May 24th. He did.
That's awesome.
He's going to be here. I don't know who else is going to be here, but maybe Gridiron Girl will show up in her shiny new wagon, but we'll see because she's already dragging one. But that's neither here nor there. Once Yogi Berra's wife Carmen said, "Yogi, you are from St. Louis. We live in New Jersey, and you played ball in New York. If you go before I do, where would you like for me to have you buried?" Of course, Yogi replied, "Surprise me." That was Yogi Berra. He was incredible. Now, many Yogiisms. I mean, the man was a fountain of, let's just say phrases. Some of them genuinely hit home. Some of them were just whatever. And others were just attributed to him that really were not. But
speaking of funerals, one of my favorite of his was when he said, always go to your friends' funerals. Otherwise, they won't go to yours.
That is right, yes. One of the more famous ones is the one that I use often, and also is it Independence Day. When they finally get free, they're in the English. I don't hear no fat lady. And then the other guy's like, "What's your theme with the fat lady?" Of course, don't celebrate. Actually, there's two of them. Don't celebrate until the fat lady sings, And it's not over till it's over, because we've learned, both Dream and I have been on the field of combat. It ain't over till it's over.
Yep. It ain't over until the other team walks away crying.
Ooh, yeah, you and I have been a part of that. Here's another one for you. A man with a bag of Lay's potato chips taunted Chuck Norris. Bet you just can't eat one. Chuck Norris ate the chips, the bag, and the man. Wow. Damn. Alrighty then.
That was a good one. I like that one.
I appreciate that. Well, I know the big dog won't, but we'll see.
You can go through a whole plethora of Chuck Norris ones.
Oh, it was about time that one made it over here. Oh my God. That was a fun program Wednesday night. I know you were busy, and I'm sorry you weren't able to make it on Monday night, but Verona Jones was a blast, dude.
From what I caught, she was pretty awesome, man. She had some great poetry that she read. I did catch that, and she sounded like a fun guest.
There was no doubt. We were well into 4 hours on that one, and she earned, or as we stated, she has an open invite, and very few people get that one after the first episode.
Wow. I didn't want to be on because I didn't want to embarrass you guys with all my drinking.
What were you drinking?
I had my 18-year scotch. I picked up a bottle, and I was very, very, very impressed with the smoothness and quality of it. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I sound like an alcoholic when I talk about it, but I always tell people, I'm not an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings. I'm a drunk.
Oh, my God. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Well, anyway, I do, speaking of drunks, there went our rating on YouTube, but thank you to everyone watching us on YouTube. Give us some likes, please. We are on, I'm not sure if we're on the Radio Sports Talk channel or if we are on the primary NDB Media channel.
That should be something to look into.
Yes, because if not, people aren't going to show up.
I can't even see. I am like on the verge of falling asleep. Hence the camera. If I turn my camera on, you guys will be all you'll see are the bags under my eyes. I couldn't see what those emojis were, but I know there was some kind of faces going on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they were the rolling on the floor, laughing ones.
Okay.
By the way, I had the record on the All Tower Media, the DA Verse, and NDB Media. All of them, I had the record with 19 likes on any program. And we blew it away. I'm now the record holder with 27, as I made very clear. That's the only thing that I can beat DA Roberts at is the likes. And man, we got to 27. So folks, we did get a like already from Gridiron Girl. I cannot salute you because I do not have my drink at the moment. I'm waiting for another host to join, so I don't want to leave Dream hung out to dry, but man,
I am saluting. Just so you know, I'm saluting.
Best thing saluting in the morning, is it? Is it not?
I've already. So you know how when you make that big old pot of coffee, I know we're spoiled now with the Keurigs and stuff,
right.
But when you make the big old pot of coffee, it's like 12 cups of coffee, and that thing goes so quick. You pour 1 cup, and it's like, oh man, 4 cups are gone. What the hell?
Oh, thanks, Dream. Thanks for the thought, man, of falling asleep now. Just on the thought, I yawned big time. Oh, man, I'm hurting for that cup now.
Well, I finished half my pot of coffee. I'm about 6 cups in. And,
damn!
When I make my coffee, it's Vietnamese blend coffee, and I add extra espresso in. So I'm like bouncing around, ready to go. And yeah, my eyes don't show it. My face don't show it. but my legs are ready to run today.
Wow. All right. Well, folks, I do want to say this, and I don't care whoever's in. You saw it. Sergio Lomeli won our first Starbucks card, and we gave it out on Wednesday's episode. We had to get to 25 likes. We have a smaller audience here on Sports Talk with the Guys, which will be accelerating. But Gridiron Girl already gave us our first like. And for Sports Talk with the Guys, we're going to call it at 10 likes. So if we get 10 likes today, we will be giving away a $5 card. And it'll be good. And Gridiron Girl, we made up, all right, on the Starbucks card every time you come over for Texas. So we already made up on that one. Yeah, she won one once, and it took me forever to get her one. So we're square. Did charge you, woman. So, damn, that was a deal for $5.
I also
But
want
anyway.
to throw a quick shout out to my kids. My oldest is now published in the LA Times. My middle one is turning 21 this year, and it's coming up very soon in May. So happy birthday to her. My niece is just got a really big scholarship for college. So she can continue going. She got a, what was it, President's Scholarship or something like that. It's like a very prestigious scholarship. Over several hundreds of people applied for it, and she was one of the few recipients of it. So congratulations to her. And my youngest is a pain in the ass, part of my language, but she is amazing. The one in the picture, who is now 11, turning 12 this year, is decided that she wants to go to Columbia for college, and I'm freaking out because now I got to pay for Columbia.
Yeah.
I told her, you better start working on those scholarships now. But she also decided that she wants to maintain her interest in art, animation, drawing, but she also wants to be a tattoo artist. So I'm having her design a tattoo for me so I can get my next one.
That is absolutely awesome, Dream. Thank you for sharing that, especially the family endeavors. Absolutely exciting. It is great to hear. And the world of animation is huge, man. Just absolutely huge. And then if she just takes art, and who knows what that could lead to. If she has an art degree, it could take her around the world. If she has the desire to be an artist in Hollywood, oh my goodness. And even around the world, so many opportunities. It's not like it was the joke 30 years ago. Huh? Liberal arts degree? Yeah, they're the same thing, aren't they?
No. Back then it was like
words.
You have to learn one phrase with that degree, and that's, would you like fries with that?
Oh my goodness, that's right. Yes.
That was a big joke. Nowadays it's super serious. Everything's digital, everything's animated, everything's super detailed, and it's a big world. It's a big community. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity in that field.
Oh, definitely. And we do have several people watching us this morning, so please let us know who you are and where you hail from. We'd love to know. It makes us feel good that we're not alone on a Saturday morning. You are listening to Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. We're going to take a quick look back in history today, and we'll go over some of the birthdays. I don't have any community news today, but we kind of did a little bit with Dream. Remember, if you would like us to give you a shout out and an anniversary, a birthday, anything, let us know. And we have our second like, Double D. Good morning, Darla. Double D is in the house. Thank you for watching, WD. So we are now, I said Double D, not WD, because I need that for the chair, WD-40. Good morning, Darla. And
I don't know if that's a Latino thing or if it's just what, but the only two things you need to fix anything are duct tape and WD-40.
So we are not unlike our Hick brothers out there in Missouri. We're just like them in every which way. But we like to use Scotch tape too. That's a big deal for us.
That's if you're feeling fancy.
Oh my goodness. Then I must be bougie then. But and I want to thank Claudia for that phrase, bougie. Actually, Claudia will probably be joining us on Monday night, as will be Gmo on that special Monday Night America. Or no, it's a Nightmare Hunter. So, as a matter of fact, it was absolutely awesome. They were here on Wednesday night. They were working. Oh, I may have lost Dream. And she commented live from your garage, which was right around the corner, which was absolutely funny. But anyway, today in history, April 17, 2021, back in 1892 at Sportsman Park in St. Louis, the first National League game to be played on Sunday took place. The Reds, the Commies, beat the Browns 5-1. In 1947, Jackie Robinson of the Brooklyn Dodgers performed a bunt for his first major league hit. In 1967, the U.S. Supreme Court barred Muhammad Ali's request to be blocked from induction into the U.S. Army. In 2001, Barry Bonds of the Hated Ones hit his 500th home run. And back in 2010, Ubaldo Jimenez threw the first no-hitter in Colorado Rockies history. The Rockies beat the Braves 4-0. Wow. Pretty crazy. Of course, the quote of the day, today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Lou Gehrig, July 4th, 1939. Well, all right. We already did the joke of the day. We kind of did the weather and stuff. So we're going to be taking a quick look. I know that the guys from Sports Talk with the Guys were carrying on a conversation about the player that retired. Apparently, it was a heart problem. And I know that we were talking about the player maybe 2-3 weeks ago, but NBA players and legends react to LaMarcus Aldridge's retirement. Current and former NBA players react. I have not had my coffee this morning. I am suffering. Can I reach for it? Let me see. Let's see how desperate I am. I have a very long cord. See if I'll reach. No, I'm not. Look. There it is. Goes up to there. Now, I do have the long arms. Am I going to be able to do it? Yeah, I think I am. Bear with me. I'm hurting. Okay, here's the Kona. I have to replace it. So bear with me while I pull this stupid move off. All right, I know you can hear me, so I'm going to try not to embarrass myself anymore. But there it is. All right. The chicken is in the pot. Cook it. All right. So I do apologize. Don't know where Dream went. And yes, I have my Laker t-shirt that was given to me not by the big dog, but by my sister, which was really exciting. And there it is. He is back. Good morning, Dream.
Hey.
Dude, you look spent.
Yeah, let me turn this camera off. I don't want to lose viewers.
Oh, no, they want to see you more than they want to see me, pal. So it's all good.
I'm like squinting at the screen trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, dude, you do look tired. You really do. But former NBA All-Star and All-NBA big man LaMarcus Aldridge announced his retirement from the league on Thursday, citing an irregular heartbeat for his reason to stop playing. The former number 2 overall pick in 2006 played in 1,029 career NBA games and averaged 19.4 points per game as one of the best big men in the Western Conference. Sorry, could you tell I got the aroma already? I was like, oh. Current and former NBA players across the NBA offered their thoughts on the big man's career and decision. Lots of love. It was an absolute honor to play with you, my brother. I wish you nothing but the best for you and your family. Take care. Congrats on an illustrious career and best wishes in retirement. The former one was Nicholas Batum. Batum. The second one was
Mr. Noriega.
all right, Noriega.
How do you feel?
About that comment, you saw
Yeah.
my gesture.
Yeah.
The second one was from the San Antonio Spurs. Bradley Beal says, congrats, LA. Mid-range king, enjoy your life and family. Jamal Crawford, I believe I got that one right.
I hope so.
The realest I've ever met. We played together one season, and you would think we've known each other for decades. Your star stature never changed. You never looked at yourself like that. You were just LA. Or if I was Latin, I'd say La. I always loved that about you, my brother for life. Nikolai Vucevic said, one of the toughest matchups I had to face. Congratulations on an amazing career. Enjoy family time. Danny Green, sorry for my accent. I know I butchered his name. Danny Green said, legendary run, my brother. And again, for the San Antonio Spurs, congrats on an illustrious career and best wishes in retirement, La. And Donovan Mitchell, I don't know, something. Robin Lopez
Praying for
says,
him.
always remember the good times, particularly those at McLaughlin Auto Mall. Oh, there's an inside story.
They got their nails done.
Yes. The NBPA. Congratulations on a successful 15-year career, LaMarcus. We wish you nothing but success in all your future endeavors. Oh my God, stop with the email already. Respect, bro. Prayers. Congratulations on a hell of a career. Always loved playing against you, but always hated trying to contest that high release. Wishing you and your family all the best. That was from Tyson Chandler. And Jared Dudley said, hell of a career. Wishing you nothing but health, brother. And it just goes on and on and on. A real disappointment that he is out, but clearly an absolutely wonderful player in the NBA, and it's just a shame that he's leaving us a tad early. But for your health, way to go, LaMarcus. Thank you for being an opponent that, as a fan, you did very well, young man. Thank you. Thank you for entertaining us, and hopefully you're able to take care of everything that you need to take care of now. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be stupid. The coffee is ready, and I'm going to do it again. So I know. Sorry for the doughy physique. Let me tell you, thank goodness I have lost quite a bit of weight due to tax season. Ugh. So let me see if I can do this right. Okay, here we go. I know in the episode of Scrubs, Elliot told Keith, the guy she was dating, that if JD picks on him, to refer to his doughy physique. Oh, man. And he flipped out. It was funny. But okay, bear with me a moment. Here we go. I'm going to get the coffee now because I have to. Oh, the stuff of gods. Here we go. Got to put a few shots in there of the French vanilla. That's 2. That's 3. Yes, I'm doing a lot. That's 4. And that's 5. Whew. And I now have Marinella. So I'm going to have to have one of those. So, I almost tripped over the cord. So, all right. Well, in baseball news, Yankees got whooped yesterday. They committed more errors than runs. That's embarrassing. So we'll get to that right now in Major League Baseball. But as we do traditionally in the NBA, we go over the standings. And we're going to have that ready to go right now. So, oh my goodness. Really excited about it. So actually, we're going to go over the scores from yesterday. I do apologize. From Friday. Pacers lost to the Jazz 111-119. The Pistons took it to the Thunder 110-104. The 76ers 106. The Clippers 103. The Wizards in overtime edged the Pelicans 117-115. The Nets 130. Hornets 115. The Raptors 113. Magic 102. The Bulls lost to the Grizzlies 126-115. The Nuggets, by 29 over the Rockets 128-99. The Heat lost to the Timberwolves 119-111. Trailblazers by 1 over the Spurs, who scored 106. Do the math. I do that on purpose. the Knicks 117 and the Mavericks 109. So that brings us now to the standings in the NBA. And we have the Eastern Conference. Yeah, I know I don't like doing it by conference. I like doing it by division. But I guess the playoffs are nearing. So here we go. 76ers are in first place. The Brooklyn Nets are 1 game behind. The Bucks are 3.5. Hawks and Celtics are 9 back. The Knicks are 9.5. And on the outside looking in due to the playoff picture, the Heat are 11 back. The Hornets 11.5. The Pacers 12.5. And the Raptors 16.5. Wow. All right. In the Western Conference, Utah Jazz are in the lead at 42-14. The Suns are 1.5 back. Double D's Clippers are 4 back. The Denver Nuggets are 6 back. The Big Dogs Lakers. I know I'm wearing the Laker colors. Sorry. It's just, hey, my sister gave it to me for Christmas. She's coming over today. I have to wear the colors. The Lakers are 8 back. Portland Trailblazers are 9.5 back. And on the outside looking in, possibly the Dallas Mavericks 11.5. The Grizzlies 13. Golden State Warriors are 28-28. Wow. 14 back. And the San Antonio Spurs are 26-28. 15 back. And the Pelicans are 17. But they're in the 11th. Oh. It's coursing through the veins already. It's warming me up. But anyway, we are on YouTube as well as Facebook. We're on the Sports Talk with the Guys page as well as the NDB Media page here on Facebook. But if you don't mind, we would love to get to 100 on the likes. So if you can find us on Facebook, I believe, is it the NDB Media channel on YouTube? Let me see. Oh, actually, I have to go to StreamYard to see which one we're on. Forgive me a moment. Destinations. Which one did we do? Oh, we're on the NDB Media channel. All right. So you have to have 100 likes to be able to get your own designated channel. And I know it shows up as user. Are we live right now on this one? I don't know. This is the NDB Media channel. So we should be live over here, but I'm not able to see it at the moment. Let me see. View your channel. Yes, we are live. Absolutely awesome. So this is cool. I believe, yeah. Is this the channel right here? Your channel. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the page. Folks, we need to get to 100. That's just the reality. If you can help us out, that'll be absolutely awesome. And everyone, all right, here's the announcement. As you know, we want 10 likes today so we can give out a card. But to get to 100 on our YouTube channel, on NDB Media, which has been posted, we have 6 likes on the NDB Media channel on YouTube. So from this point forward, obviously we need 94. Of those 94 people, we will be offering, once you give us a like, we'll be offering and this is on the YouTube channel, so it's going to be announced, we'll be giving out a $10 card on that one. So help us out. This is a long-term goal. We'll give you shout-outs along the way, but that is absolutely awesome. The link is there. We really need your help on that, folks. So please, please, please. And we're going to try to do that one right now. Oh, Russian girls take selfie in the city. Ooh, part 12. Oh, might have to check that one out. I'm being foolish, but that is on our page. So that is in the NBA. We're going to take a little bit more look at what's going on. Wow, Damian Lillard misses game with hamstring injury. Ooh. I'm not going to get too much into that one, but NBA legend Dwayne Wade joins the Utah Jazz ownership group. Congratulations, Wade joins NBA's youngest ownership group, led by Qualtrics founder Ryan Smith. This just happened on April 16th, yesterday, and exciting stuff. Oh, just taking a look. We do have a viewer on NDB Media. Let us know, folks. We'd really appreciate it. In Salt Lake City, Dwayne Wade is an NBA owner. The Utah Jazz announced Friday that the 13-time NBA All-Star will join the youngest ownership group in the league. The group is headed by technology entrepreneur Ryan Smith, who, along with his wife Ashley, acquired majority interest in the Jazz in late 2020. Wade and Smith have each known each other for several years and have discussed working with each other in various capacities. Dwayne is not only a basketball legend, he is also a great leader, businessman, and human being. As we continue to build on the incredible legacy of the Utah Jazz franchise, we are excited to add Dwayne's experience and expertise to the equation. Utah is an amazing place, and I couldn't be more thrilled about the future of the franchise and the future of this state. Dwayne's influence will be important to both. Wow. As you know, Wayne played 16 NBA seasons with Miami, Chicago, and Cleveland before retiring after the 2018-19 season. He won 3 NBA titles and had his number 3 jersey retired by the Heat. Wow. Exciting. Welcome to Utah. Definitely, Dwayne Wade, congratulations. Looking forward to your contributions and making this team a compatible team moving forward. That's really exciting. That is cool. So for the NBA, folks, the play-in tournament starts May 18th. We're going to talk to the big dog about that. I'm going to put that one on calendar. Let's see. Play-in tournament. Okay. We're going to ask the big dog for that. So I got to write it in. I know I'm still doing this by hand, but it's the only way that I can for now. And even though I'm a digital guy, I've always adopted technology. There's still quite a few items that I still do on paper. But look, I've lost April. Don't know where it is. But we'll see. I want to find out about the play-in tournament. And at sea, this was announced on the playoffs. Wow. Was that embarrassing or what? Yep. That was. It's the play-in tournament. Here's the link. Merry Christmas. Knock yourselves out. That's when it starts. Whew. So, as you know, the NBA for the season expanded to 10 teams for the playoffs. So prior to the start of the 2021 season, the NBA Board of Governors unanimously approved a proposal to implement a playoff. Oh, that's right. We were talking about this because of the college stuff. March Madness, of course. Play-in tournament on a one-year basis for the 2021 season. The play-in tournament, which will take place after the regular season and before the first run of the playoffs, will include the teams with the 7th highest to the 10th highest winning percentage in each conference. So that's how they're going to figure it out. All right. So the link is in the chat room. So, all right. Fair enough. Way to go, scorekeeper. Let's switch over a few of the other pages. And we do have some news down south. Big Dog and I were talking about it, and we're going to get to it right now. I do miss the Big Dog right now. And, of course, Dream is not here at the moment. Double D, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. And Gridiron Grove, if you guys want to join me live, no one else is here. Love for you guys to be here. Remember, folks, everyone watching today, if we can get 10 likes today, we'll be issuing a $5 card. And we need help on the YouTube page. If we can get up to 100. Oh, there he is. He is back. Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I am tired still, but I'm here. It has been raining like crazy out here for the past couple days. We even had hail at my house the other day. And I will say it is wetter than a googway coming out of a lake.
Fair enough. I do know that this is a sidetrack, and I don't. I know you hear my comments. I know you hear the innuendos and stuff, but she's still a human being. And for those of you that have been inquiring, My significant other was released late last night at about 8:30 from Pomona Valley Medical Center. Her her blood pressure was out of control, and her sugar had gotten up to 501.
Holy moly!
Yeah, with that type of
Is she
reading,
snorting sugar?
yeah, with the 501, she should be dead. But God is good to me, and she's out. Unfortunately, she is now a diabetic. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it, and we're gonna see. I know something happened again overnight. She's not feeling well, but she is out of the hospital, and I know family watches this program. So this has been hanging over us for the last 4 days now. So haven't said a word because I've been busy. But
So is that because you've been pouring that Hershey's chocolate syrup in her mouth at night?
caramel macchiato, pal.
Oh, that's
Caramel
what it was.
macchiato.
That's what it was. Oh
So
my God. Well, you know what? On a serious note, we will be praying for her. We don't wish ill on anybody, no matter
no, we
what.
don't. No, we don't.
And we will be hoping for a full recovery. Diabetes is not something to be treated lightly. It takes a lot of work to be able to live a normal life with that. And it will never be 100% normal, even when you get it under control.
I don't know what we're gonna do moving forward. I don't. I don't. This is something that is still. Look, folks, I'm not going to announce everything on air, but I am stupid. My life is out there, but I not only wholeheartedly agree with Dream, it is who I am. I do not hate the individual. I have nothing. It was 26 years, folks. 26 years. And I do not wish ill on her. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I'm eternally grateful that we have our insurance coverage, and I am worried, Dream, about retiring in 2024 and losing the insurance coverage for a few years until I retire. That's the one that's got me really worried because look, 4 days. You know what's going to cost me? Nothing, not a damn penny.
Start buying all the diabetes stuff, all the insulin from Mexico.
Ho!
I didn't say that. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, folks, do you know what's so funny? Is I'm not going to give the whole thing out, but check who got a jury summons. Okay, look who got a jury summons
I can't
over at
read
my
that.
house.
Is that you?
It says Jeff Ferguson.
Well,
It arrived at my house.
now that it's on air, you're gonna have to get that to him.
Oh well, I'm not going to even bother. I'm going to return it, and I always write notes to the post person, the mail carrier that shows up, and I'm going to put it out there today, and it says, "Blanking illegal no longer lives here. Try Arizona." He did.
Oh, I did want to say this because of all the funding that was cut to the Postal Service and everything else. We want to support them as much
I
as
do.
possible.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
a very easy way to do that. Whenever you
I
get
love you.
junk mail that has a prepaid envelopes included in it, and you don't want their service or whatever, it's just junk. Remove whatever it is, rip up the letter, rip up whatever was in it, stick it inside the prepaid envelope, and send it off. Because the company still has to pay the postage on that mail. So the Postal Service will be able to get at least a little something back on it. And you will be doing your part. And when they get that letter back, the scammers are going to be like, or the junk mail people are going to be opening up letters with ripped up shreds. So it's a twofer.
Yes, Dream. Thank you for that. That meme is going around. But folks, I want to tell you, I've been doing that since I've been 18 years old. And I've talked about it on the programs. I've talked about it on Monday Night America. And Dream, thank you for reminding us. I do agree. I support the U.S. Postal Service. And I am behind you. I am glad that this meme is going around. But folks,
It's a real thing.
yes, it is a real thing. I've been doing it since I was 18 years old. And
Isn't
I
that
think
the
it should
postal service
continue to be
back
done. Yeah, it was called the Pony Express, jackass.
then? The Wells Fargo wagon's coming down the street.
Oh my God, that's good. But thank God you're the one that sang it, because if I did, I would have, chased everyone away on that one. So, folks, in NFL news, before we get to Major League Baseball, which we will get to them shortly, players from 10 teams announced they will skip the voluntary in-person off-season workouts. Ugh. So, do we have the list of the players? Due to COVID-19 risk remaining high. By the way, sorry. Okay, well, let me finish the story. The Steelers, Miami Dolphins, the Rams, Falcons, Browns, Giants, Raiders, Bears, Chargers, and Jets players become the latest to release statements regarding plans to skip in-person voluntary off-season workouts. In an announcement sent by the NFL Players Association on Thursday, players stated that they would be exercising their collective bargaining agreement right not to attend in-person voluntary workouts this off-season. While Bears players said a majority of our locker room will not participate in in-person voluntary workouts, the Giants followed, stating they stand in solidarity with players across our league and will not attend in-person workouts as a group. So there is some serious stuff going on right now, and it looks like a significant amount of players are going to ditch that. COVID-19 is still real. And as a side note, Dream, before I get to your comments on this, I do want to thank everyone. When it was announced that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was pulled, I didn't realize that I announced it that much, but I did get quite a few comments and well wishes about having taken the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I did. And it knocked me down. I missed, in the last 2 weeks, I was only able to put in 1 day of work. And I'm looking to be able to get back on Monday, but I didn't realize that I was not feeling that well. My temperature went up to 100, and I did have a slight cold, but the headache was unbearable. Yeah, I did have it. Tylenol was able to help to alleviate it. Shout out to Tylenol. I know people don't like it, but I have to say that it was able to help with the headache. Headache went away after about 5 days on its own. I didn't have to continue taking the medicinal stuff, but I was genuinely surprised by how many people sent me messages and comments, and I thank you all. I really do. Thank you for thinking of me. Your concern blew me away. And not only did it blow me away, it helped me get through this time. Folks, no blood clots, no nothing. I was lucky. The arm did not hurt it after the injection. I did feel it course through my body though. That was crazy. It was electric. And beyond
So
that,
that was just the first shot, right?
the Johnson &
Johnson
Johnson
Johnson's
is
only
one. It's the one that's been paused, Dream, which is a nice watchword for we're pulling that shit.
But at least it works, and we'll be praying for you, man. Hopefully, there's no ill effects.
I do appreciate the prayers and the good thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, but I think our attention should be directed to the young ladies that had the blood clots, 6 of them, I know it's less than 1 in a million, but those 6 are very real, and I think our concerns should be directed at them,
Of
folks.
course.
I'm lucky. I in every which way, I'm blessed. I had a headache and temperature for what they've had and what others have had. Let me tell you, folks, Asusan is very happy. I don't know where that came from. So
I don't know
anyway,
either. It's
it just
okay.
it's here. It's on Sports Talk with the guys. It just happens. So I know that we had some news in football over the women. We talked about it last week. It looks like 23 women are going to be or have declared that they're suing the quarterback down in Texas. Do you recall the quarterback's name right now?
No, I don't care
And
about the Texans.
yeah, we've been talking about it for a little while. I think a Gridiron Girl will have that one for me. But the Jane Does have to identify themselves, and it looks like 23 of the 24 will be identifying themselves to continue this. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we are firm believers. We don't pile it on any more so than anyone else, but we do believe in innocence till proven guilty. That is something that we've done here regularly here on Sports Talk with the guys. The women will have their day in court, and the quarterback will have to answer. It's very suspicious that there's civil lawsuits and not criminal, but there is now one criminal complaint. So, um, as you know, I was assaulted at work. Um, I don't want to get into it anymore. You've all heard the damn story. I was assaulted by a coworker who was in supervision, and I understand. The thing was that I didn't file a complaint at the time because I didn't want to destroy him or his family. Figure that, folks. That's how
Oh,
fucking stupid I was.
it was
I didn't want
Deshaun
to destroy
Watson.
his family.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, thank you. And let me tell you, folks, I paid heavily because I didn't want to destroy that motherfucker's family or him. And I'm still, in many ways, paying for it.
You were
And
assaulted?
yeah, I was off work for a year and a half, Dream, in 2012 and 2013. And what really irked me is everyone thought I was faking it. To this day,
Yes.
I had people believing that I was faking it. I was a pariah. No one, no one visited me. Ever, I lost contact with everyone, and I will forever love him for all eternity. Michael Perez. He would visit me regularly. You know what? I'm gonna put this on blast now. Michael Perez, who we all know, still came over to visit me. Michael Day, you know him on some of the other programs, would call me on a regular basis to see if I was still alive. And I can count on my hand how many people stayed in contact with me who were just human beings towards me. And there are others, but these are people that knew what had happened and they still stayed in my universe. And I will forever, ever be eternally grateful to them. But I was called a liar. I was called lazy. I was called everything. Folks, I was sexually assaulted at work. That's the best I can tell you. It is a sad, sad state of affairs. You're in shock when it's happening, and you don't know what to do. And I'm sorry I'm using this forum right now, but I haven't talked about this in a while, and I'm sorry. So I get it. I ruined my life by keeping my mouth shut. So these women, if it's real, do it, get it done. But god damn it, file with the authorities. Folks, you have to do it. The price can be later. Because number one, they're going to say, oh, why did you wait so long? Unbelievable. For me, I didn't want to destroy his life or that of his family. And I can only say it enough that I paid a higher price in the end for it.
Well, scorekeeper, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
A lot of people did not,
And
and it's
that's
not
something
something I
that
was talking about.
yeah, that's something you have to process and deal with. And I'm sorry you got put through that. That's horrible. Nobody should have to go through that. And it's one of those things where you have to process the information internally before you can even voice it. And even then, you don't want to share it because you feel like you don't want to, like, you're going to be embarrassed, or it's
That's
going
what
to,
I'm thinking right now.
yeah.
And
But
folks, this is 12, 13 years later. It happened around April 10th, 2009. It was around that time. That's the best I can tell you right now. It was on a Friday night. It might have even have been Good Friday, if I check the calendar, but it is
that
a
would have been
day
a bad
that
Friday.
well, for me, yes. So forgive me for being this way. I don't take it back. I see no reason to name the individual again. Everyone knows who he is. And it is what it is. But I'm still living with it. And it's amazing. So it bubbled to the surface right now, I guess, over the Deshaun Watson issue. And I'm sorry, but I still believe that they deserve their day. Mr. Watson does as well. And the women. Let everything be adjudicated. It's the best way because it's going to be he said, she said. Now, in my case, there were witnesses. That's why I can say this confidently. There were witnesses. And some of those witnesses were fucking cowards. Excuse me. Some of them were. Because I know they took the side of that individual. And then others did. But I'm not going to get into, because I'm still employed, I'm not going to get into what they didn't do, and I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. But even with goddamn witnesses, I'm still paying the price. I guess when you're intimate with a higher up deputy, it's nice to have friends in high places. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. Not going to mention any other things because it is what it is. It happened. Nothing can change it. I have witnesses. And yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little angrier than most. I'm not even going to edit. I'm not going to edit this either. I'm not. It is what it is. Oh, and by the way, I have 4 employers right now, so you figure it out. I didn't name one. I didn't name which one. So you guys can go. If you guys are going to try to make a connection, go fuck yourselves. So anyway. Anyway, I'm sorry for the foul language. I think I lost our YouTube connection today. But that's neither here nor there. Dream, we are suffering as we go into our second hour here in Dream, and I apologize that I drug you along the way on this. So my apologies to everyone out there, and I guess I'm going back down the road again. Folks, don't remain quiet. You can't. You will pay the price in the end. Don't remain quiet. Speak up. Don't let it happen. Hey, I'm a big guy, folks. I'm 5'11". And even then, it happened to me, and I was stunned when it was happening. That's the best I can tell you. So, let's just say the individual hasn't crossed my path lately.
Wow. That's going to be a hard thing to spin off of and go into a different direction.
Major League Baseball. Yankees are getting their asses beat, pal. That's what I meant to do because I went back to it right now, and I really am disappointed. Dude,
So
the Yankees, man, they got lit up, dude.
After all of that, you're going to talk about asses being beat?
Yep, I know, huh?
Jesus.
Yeah. And I'm not even into that stuff, but the Yankees, man, they committed lots of errors. They committed more errors than runs. I think they scored 2 runs yesterday, and they committed 3 significant errors from. I know Gio Urshela, their third baseman. Damn, he committed a significant error, and it was just Boone scrapped his trademark attaboy persona to address his team after an 8-2 loss to the Rays, a contest that featured 2 costly fifth-inning errors and saw the Yankees managed just 1 hit through the first 6 innings. With 8 losses in 13 games, Boone's squad owns the American League's worst record. Did you hear that, baseball? I've been accused of favoring the Yankees so much that I deny that Boston kicked their ass in 2004. And I never acknowledge that they lost, and I don't acknowledge that they haven't won since 2009, and that I'm in denial that they are really America's shittiest team. Well, I don't know what all that means but all I can tell you is the Yankees hold the American League's worst record right now. And it is not good in Yankee land right now.
Not at all.
It was the 3 top teams, the Yankees, Dodgers, and Padres. They were expected to be the upper tier. And the Yankees are holding everyone up in the American League, and not in a good way. Ugh.
I think they really got to shake that, man. I don't know what they got to do. They got to get some rum for Jobu or something.
Most definitely. We're going to go over the scores and then go over the standings very quickly. Yesterday, Braves 5-2 over the Cubs. Tomlin over Davies. Smith picked up his 3rd save. Wow, the Nationals behind. Well, it was Scherzer who went 7. Oh God, great innings. They won 1-0 over the Diamondbacks. Hand got the win over Young, who picked up his 3rd loss. And Gridiron Girl, wow, gave us some comments. Dodgers versus Padres, what a game last night. Yeah, I missed that one. Slightly distracted, as I mentioned. I wasn't able to watch the game due to family issues. But again, the most important thing was that she was released last night. So that's a good thing. Good morning, Roz.
Good morning, Roz.
Give us a like, please. We need 10 likes on Sports Talk with the Guys. We still have a little bit of time left. And please head on over to our YouTube page and give us a follow over there, I guess, so we can get to 100. Remember, as soon as we get to 100, we'll be giving out a $10 card over on the YouTube page. And over here, today's number. And there it is. There's a like. Thank you, Roz. That's our 3rd like for the program for today. We have Sonia, Double D, Roz. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm going to wait to be number 10 so I can get the card.
Hey, actually, the way I did it was this. I'm now putting Rosalind's name in as the 3rd one for today. What we did on Wednesday night's episode when we had the 27 names, I think when we got to 25, it was so funny because I was thinking, okay, should I hit a like as one of the others? D.A. Roberts used the Nightmare Hunter to give it a like.
Well, that would be you.
And it was, but DA has editor authority, and it was absolutely hilarious because I didn't want to do it, and the DA had that little smile that he does. He goes, "Hey, Raj." I'm like, "Oh, good God, we're at 25." Oh, that was funny, but it was great. And then I added up everyone's. I just put everyone on a list, and there was about 26 names. Because I had to take out the Nightmare Hunter, of course. It wouldn't have been fair. And I had 26 names, and I listed them in order. And then I asked the host to pick a number from 1 through 26, and she gave us 17. And I immediately showed the Post-its in the order. So Post-it 1 had about 7 names. Post-it 2 had another 7 or 6. And Post-it 3, and I counted them down. Sergio Lomeli won the first $5 card. So that was really cool.
You could go old school and put papers in a cup and just pick one out of the cup and do it on air.
I may have to do that, but I don't know if I have to rip up a lot of paper and if I have to do that. We'll see. But right now, I've got 3 names, and then I'm going to ask someone to give me a number, and then we'll do it. So now, right now, I'm just writing the names down in order, but that may not be the order that I give them because all of you would just say, okay, Gridiron Girl would say 1, and then
Well-
Double D would say 2, and Roz would say 3 because they came in that order. He no count
Well,
that way.
the other thing you can do, there's also apps that do random generators.
Yes.
So you can download that, and then it'll just pick one at random.
You're right. I'm gonna have to download a random generator. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list.
Or there's a dice thing too. There's a if you hold on.
Yes, you're right. You are right. Now, Roz says she's clearing part of the farm, but listening. Thank you, Roz. I have not taken a picture of my jungle that's in the backyard. I have to be careful how I say that, but I do have a jungle in the back, and I may not be in a hurry to cut that jungle now. So we'll see. We shall see. But anyway, while Dream does that, we're going to continue. Phillies 9-2 over the Cardinals. Elfin over Martinez. As the aforementioned Rays 8-2 over the Yankees. Waka took it to Nelson. The Commies 10-3 over the Indians. Hoffman over Allen. Miami took it to the hated ones 4-1. Bass over Whistler. Garcia picked up his third. The Orioles 5-2 over the Rangers. Lopez picks up his first win. Fulton Wicks is the loss, and Valdez picked up his third save. The Pirates took it to the Cheaters 6-1. Brubaker over Hauser. All right, the Los Angeles, the Anaheim Angels of Chavez Ravine. There it is. Or it's the Los Angeles Angels of Chavez Ravine. Slagers beat Dobnak 10-3. The Athletics shut out the Tigers 3-0. Montes picks up his second. Urania took the loss. Trevino picked up his second. Dodgers 11-6 over the Padres.
11-6.
Yeah.
Good
Price picked up his first win. Hill took the loss. The Seahawks edged the assholes 6-5. Meskowicz picked up the win. Stanek took the loss and postponed. White Sox and Red Sox. Inclement weather. The makeup will be on April 7th. Blue Jays versus America's AAA team. And also inclement weather. Mets versus the Rockies. So that's what we have.
Remember what I said maybe a couple weeks ago where the Dodgers weren't going to get their pennant? And we were talking about the Padres taking it. Now, this is going to add fuel to the fire between them. You don't think so?
I was not part of that conversation. I didn't say the Padres were going to take the pennant.
Oh, no.
But go ahead.
Well, I think that's going to add fuel to the fire. And, dang, you okay, man? Need some water?
Sorry. Yeah, a cough. Did you guys hear that? I thought I paused myself.
No, you did. I just saw the thing. Oh, I just
I'm
got
tired.
the lineup card submitted for the Yankees.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I didn't get that one. There are so many messages that I receive that I've had to limit them. I don't have the lineup card, but I do have when the game will start and then the final score. I don't do inning by inning, man. Oh, hell no.
I downloaded an app, and it lets you select the teams you want updates on. So
you downloaded an app? Really?
I downloaded an app, mine. Orale. It's the app. Oh, Lord, forgive me.
I don't know why, but apparently the feedback that I've been getting for the Siesta Hunter, the accent, it is the Siesta Hunter. I did fall asleep that one time, and I was tired, and it has stuck. So
I'd rather be the Siesta Hunter than the Bigfoot lover.
Oh God, Dream, yeah, you are gonna have that one for a while, brother. I've helped pile on too.
I added some of the host's friends, and they've been sending me freaking pictures of Bigfoot in suggestive poses. So,
for those of you that don't know, Dream will explain, hopefully, as we do crossovers. We are crossing over. Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, TNG. Hey, you think that was a crossover? We're doing it now. But look, I went with my Latin accent, but I don't know why I do this accent, but apparently the audience is getting a kick out of it. So people have really, is that your real accent? I said, I don't know I had an accent, but he's okay.
What
But Dream,
accent you talking about, man?
I don't know, but there have been very funny moments when I come out with the accent, and it has been
Well,
funny. I will admit.
when I read your character in the book, man, I'm hearing that accent.
Oh my God, you're hearing that accent? You're not hearing
Yes,
me?
I'm hearing both, and it's
Oh,
weird. Like I'll hear it, and then I'll hear the accent come out every once in a while because there's certain lines that you deliver in Spanish, and I hear the accent coming through, and then it's hard to read the rest of it without the accent. And every once in a while, it
folks,
bleeds through.
it is wild being a character that is live in a book, in a series of books. I am stunned, stunned, stunned that I have been given such a high honor by an individual. And I have my own series of books. It's just unfreaking believable. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And it's just absolutely crazy. But Dream, would you tell us why you're the Bigfoot hunter, please?
No, you
Okay,
have to
fair
go to
enough.
the Nightmare Hunter.
There it is.
You have to listen to those shows. Go back.
Actually, you have to go to DAX Machina to hear that
Both.
one, right?
Both of them. Yeah. No. Well, yes and no. It was originally on a DAX Machina, where it came out. I think it was either I think it was the second or third episode of it, and but we've commented many times on Nightmare Hunter and DAX Machina. So yeah, take that for
Oh,
what you will.
I want to thank someone. We already picked up a live like or a follow on NDB Media, so already have gone up one just today. Want to
Yay.
give you a thank you.
You can't
Uh,
see me, but I'm saluting you.
oh, Dream, I appreciate when you salute me in the morning.
Happens every morning, whether you're
I'm
there or not.
I'm sorry. I was just happy that I got saluted early this morning, but it's great. We're already up one. We need to get to 100, folks. If we can get to 100, then we can tailor the channel as we so see fit. So we do need your help on that, please. NDB Media, it would be absolutely phenomenal if we can get that where we need to
Phenomena.
be. Yes.
All
Are
right.
you are you making fun? Do you have a plethora of insults for my accent today?
Oh yes, I have a plethora.
Ooh, this.
Oh
Yeah.
see.
Oh,
See a
Gridiron
plethora.
Girl. Gridiron Girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is beautiful. As you are as well. As is Double D, as is Rosalind. The women of Sports Talk with the Guys. Bar none. There it is. So standings in the American League, in the East, Boston 9-4, and a lot of people, yours truly, included in that, did not think Boston could be 9-4. Should have been the other way around, and still with two less victories. Toronto is 6-7, Baltimore 6-8, Tampa Bay 6-8, and the Yankees are 5-8, four back. In the American League Central, America's AAA team is 7-4. The Indians are 7-6. The Black Sox are 6-7. The Tigres are 6-8, and the Gemelitos are also 6-8. In the American League, the Seahawks are 9-5, much to the shock of everyone. The Los Angeles Angels of Chavez Ravine are 8-5. The Athletics are 7-7. The Assholes are 6-7, and the Rangers are 6-8. In the National League East, the Metropolitanos are 5-3. The Phillies are 7-6. Miami is 6-7. Braves are 6-8, and the Washington Senators are 4-7. In the National League Central, the Commies are 8-5. The Cheaters are 7-6. The Cardinals are 6-7. Pirates 6-8, and the Cubs are 5-8. In the National League West, Los Dodgers are 12-2, followed by the hated ones at 8-5. Immediately thereafter, the Padres, my sneaky love in life, they're 9-6. The Diamondbacks, like anyone gives a rat's ass, are 5-9, and the Rockies are 3-10. Oh my goodness! So there we are. Good stuff. your comments on that, Dream, or what else do you want to get to? But apparently, it is the headline about the Dodgers and San Diego Padres. They went 12 innings yesterday. I'm going to see if I can catch it later on. As you know, I just didn't have a chance to see it because, as I mentioned, some personal issues. That she checked out late in the evening. I think she checked out. Let me see. When did I get the call? I actually have it when I got the call, and then we had to go pick her up.
I'm just gonna say while you're looking that up, the Diamondbacks haven't been interesting since Randy Johnson.
8:17. Oh, very good. It was at 8:17 at night when we got the call that she was being released, and we picked her up around 8:30 or so, and she was home easily by 9 o'clock. So anyway, this is here's the article that we're going to put in the chat room for the Dodger game. I'm going to see if I can go back and catch this game. I haven't decided whether I'm going to get Major League Baseball TV or not. I thought about it, but knowing the circumstances that have been going on in my life in the last 24 hours, I may just stick with the Major League Baseball's free game of the week. You know, actually, game of the day. I take it back. You guys know that Major League Baseball TV has a free game every day. All you have to do is be logged in and you get it. And I think it's exciting because the free game obviously is different every day, and it's kind of cool. You get to visit all Major League Baseball eventually throughout the season, one game a day, which is free. It's kind of cool. So I'm not sure. Look, here we go. Major League Baseball TV. What is it today? What is the free game today? Just to give you an example.
Not a sponsor.
No, definitely not a sponsor, especially at those prices. On Major League Baseball, if you want all teams, out of market games, remember that. So LA, you still might be screwed. It's $129. Monthly's $24.99, and you can follow your favorite teams out of market for $109. Folks, honestly, that's the ripoff. Think about it. $109 for your favorite team, and yet you can get all of baseball for $129. Come on. Don't be stupid.
Well, some people don't want to watch every single game. You know, they don't have the time for it, or they don't care enough. So, I mean, if you save $20, you save $20. No, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, Dream.
I am all for free.
here, maybe if things change in the next few weeks. I was very depressed yesterday, folks. I got to tell you, a lot of stuff hit yesterday. But I kind of jokingly around say I was depressed because it took all of 30 minutes to get through it. Maybe I shouldn't say I was depressed. I should make a joke of it. But I was overcome with a lot of things that happened yesterday. And, you know, I always warn her, Roz, you have become someone in my life that I respect and admire dearly. You have. I always tell her when she picks up the phone, like, yeah, shouldn't have picked up this call, woman.
And Roz, don't take that lightly because he doesn't dish that out very often.
Well, the funny thing is, Roz would say, "Oh yeah, he does."
Not to everybody.
Yes, but she was my sounding board yesterday, and I really appreciate that, Roz, because it was like within minutes of it happening, I called someone and she missed the call, and I was laughing to myself. Oh, smart woman, you didn't take the call. And before I could leave the voicemail, she was already calling back. I'm like, you made a mistake.
Wow, you mean she calls you and you actually pick up the phone?
Oh, F you. Usually I'm with clients and I can't always pick up the phone. So she says, just call me Counselor Troy in many ways. I listen to you, Dream. You know when I'm able to, I will.
I know.
By the way, folks,
hard time.
And I appreciate that, Dream. Folks, today, for example, at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time today, the free game of the week is the Orioles versus the Rangers. Okay? That's today's free game of the week. Just to give you an idea, tomorrow on the 18th, it is at 4:07 p.m. Eastern time. It is the Gemelitos versus the Angels. So do you see what I mean? It changes every day. And that's all you have to do is register with MajorLeagueBaseball.com and you get the free game. And it's kind of cool because it they switch. And it's really neat.
And that's also a cool thing for them to do because then it kind of gets you hooked, and then you want to upgrade and get the premium packages and see more stuff. But you know what? Free games work for me.
Yes, and what I may do once I'm able to resolve some of the things that happened yesterday. Oh, and by the way, folks, no sympathy. I'm just sharing with my audience because you guys know I'm an idiot. I leave everything on the chalkboard. I do. Or the dry erase. No, it's a chalkboard because there's always proof of my F-ups. So
You just
I
like to
don't.
throw the eraser at people. Don't lie.
I thought you'd never tell that story.
Oh, sorry.
Now, the
Well,
funny thing is, Dream is the only one that threw it back at me. And that's what made our relationship shock-proof. I don't know. I had nothing on that one.
you're like, what the hell? Who
Dream
is this
threw it
kid
back
that
at
had
me.
the balls to throw it back at me?
Yeah, and forever it was a match made in heaven. So, whatever. I know his wife doesn't want to hear it. And a lot of people in my life don't want to hear it either, but it's all right. But folks, check it out, Major League Baseball TV. It's really cool. You get a free game every day. And looking at the 19th, here's another suggestion. Look, here's the free game. Brewers versus the Padres on Monday at 10:10 p.m. Eastern time. So it's really cool, really fun. But Roz, you helped yesterday. I'd like to believe that when you call me, I respond as well, but I do appreciate what happened yesterday. So there's a little bit of stuff going on. I'm working through it. As I told Roz and as I told a few other people, it looks like I'm going to be able to get through this. And who knows? Who knows? Who knows how well it's going to go? I am a little worried, and I don't want to say any more. Things change in your life and you just hate having to do stuff. And I'm
Things
already,
and stuff.
yeah. So I am perturbed, but I'm trying to work through it. And I was shocked as to how quickly things may have worked out. And it's right in the middle of tax season. Thank God. I don't know why, folks, but the business checking account has been really nice. But scorekeeper has the problem of $20. Let's go spend it, and then we go out and I spent 40. So it's my fault. But for some reason this year, I kept seeing the little number get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I was like, me likey. I really like that.
That's what
And
we call that's what we call a poor person's mentality, Raj.
oh yes,
It's
yes,
you know what, you get it in the bank and you want to spend it before it's gone because you know it's not always there.
yeah. This year, thank goodness that I've learned after so many years. So I've been stockpiling it. So I want to tell everyone that yes, I've got some things hanging over me in the family, but thank God it happened when it did. I mean, I didn't want it to happen, but it's happening, and I'm in position to react financially. So, it's thank goodness, thank goodness. That's all I'm going to say. So, um, it's life, folks. It just is. But I am going to be distracted by it, and I got a lot of stuff I have to do, but it's all good. So anyway, I'm going to move forward on that one. Check out Major League Baseball TV. It really is kind of cool. They are not a sponsor, so it's all good. So
Hey,
folks,
Raj,
please give us a like over on our YouTube page. But yes, go ahead, Drew.
I was going to say, since we just passed Easter a little while ago and I haven't been here as often as I would like, I was just going to tell you my Easter joke.
Oh, please.
Why do politicians eat chocolate bunnies for Easter?
Because they can't have kids.
No. Because they're hollow like their promises.
Oh, very good. I like that one. My favorite target in politics right now, Matt Gaetz.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
oh, I am loving. We brag about being the internet's traffic accident, but let me tell you, when it comes to traffic accident pandemics, oh, Matt Gaetz. Oh, I just can't get enough of this. I am enjoying seeing that little privileged motherfucker go down in flames.
Hey,
Oh,
why does Matt Gates like having sex with 28-year-olds?
because they can pay where the 18-year-old can't. I don't know
No,
what.
because there's 20 of them.
Ooh. He's a joke, people.
It's a
He's a
joke. It's a
joke.
joke. It's a joke. Much like his life.
Oh, I think the neighborhood just heard that one. Oh, I love it. Guys, look, he's a stuck up little bastard. His daddy got him out of legal trouble, and, good for him. Now he got caught. And let me tell you, folks, my Venmo account has been on private from day one. Yeah, idiot. You idiot. Oh my God. Everyone took the screenshots of his Venmo account. The guy's done. He's a stupid. That's how privileged he was. But anyway, apparently a lot of stuff happened in the Dodger game yesterday. When you check out the article, round one to the Dodgers, 18 more to go, of course. But Cronenworth to Price to Musgrove, that was number one. Number two, the bench is cleared. First game of the season, and the Padres and the Dodgers are going at it. Oh, the heavyweights. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yes, Seager's go-ahead blast. Tatis eventful day. Folks, say what you will. I've talked about this for a little while now. You want to beat the best. You never want to have the opponent's player hurt or players hurt. Because whenever their star player or anyone else is hurt, then the other pussies, I mean the other side, they get to say, oh, well, we didn't have so-and-so. We didn't have so-and-so. I am so happy. And not so they can have an excuse, but Fernando Tatis, he is better for baseball. And having him play, I'm glad he's back. It's going to take him a little while to get back to his full power, but baseball is better off with Fernando Tatis than without him. And I'm so happy he's back. And you just want to beat the team. If you're going to win, you want to beat them when they're at their best, right, Dream? Because you don't want to hear the excuses.
Of course.
Hell yeah. So Tatis returned from the injured list. He only went 1 for 6, but hey, it's all good. Number 5 was Machado's gutsy rally. 6, The Price is Right, of course. And then you had Weathering the Storm. So those were the items in the game in 12 innings. I'm going to have to go back and check it out because I'm going to be able to because I have the Dodgers channel on our network here. So who knows? Maybe Dream and I will talk about getting Major League Baseball TV. Who knows?
Maybe that could be a thing. It takes a certain type of intellect to be able to watch baseball games, much like playing chess.
And the funny thing is, Dream and I only played 1 game of chess, and I don't recall how that turned out. So if I don't recall, that means the young man must have whooped me. Do you remember?
Yes.
You did? You beat me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, fuck you. I guess that's why I don't think about it.
There's only a few people that beat me in chess.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
In our group of friends, and John was the only one that like really took it to me almost every time we played. Everybody else was a fair match, and it was fun, and it was a very challenging but interesting match. But John, for some reason, whooped me 90% of the time, and I kept trying to beat him. And every once in a while, I'd sneak in a win, but it was my most challenging matches with him.
I know that you guys had the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And oh no, that was not for me. But I did not like playing John either.
No,
John
when he
was
would bust
sharp.
when he would bust out the clock, I'd be like, oh no, we're done. I
Oh
can't.
yeah, we're done.
There's no point. When he busted out the clock for the first time, I was like, oh Lord, what did I get myself into?
Oh,
Because
same thing.
he was like, do you want to use a clock? I was like, what? No.
And he still used the clock. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Claw, I beat him.
That was easy every time.
Bam, I mean,
That's
that was
easy.
almost criminal. I was almost accused of being a pedophile because I beat him up so badly. And then I'm not
All
sure
right,
if I.
Gates.
I'm not sure if I. Oh well. Oh shit. Was he legal at the time? Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, yeah, he was. And look, he's just, folks. You guys have heard the story. This guy flipped out on air. He actually called into a program to challenge me because I was not giving him contact info of all of our guests. I'm like, you fucking moron. He got mad because he had a product at the time that he was doing, and he wanted to sell that product to all of the guests that NDB Media had. And I was like, no, dude, it's not going to happen.
That's not how any of this works.
That's right. And he got mad that I refused to give him the contact info. And I said, look, dude, give it time. We may be able to mention it, but dude, they're not here for that. And he snapped and he challenged me on air. And when he challenged me, he called into a program and I was like, we're done. I don't know which episode it's on, but it's still there. And because I didn't edit it, because I wanted to have the proof.
The closest thing you can do is, advertise for yourself on air.
Yes.
And then say, if you're interested, reach out to me. Here's my contact info. And that's the most you can do. Nobody can give out private info. That would be a breach of everything.
Yeah. Folks, to this day, I was stunned. I still have the information, not on digital, so don't even try to break in. I have all that information where I have their guest numbers and I have their cell phone numbers, I have their emails, I even have their home numbers. Hell no. If you give it out once, you're done. Yeah. Because everyone will know. And we never did. And what was really cool is I remember we had trouble with the connections. Wow, what a shock. And sometimes the guests had my cell phone number and they would call me when we had connections or they were out in the boonies or whatever. And the only ones that I kept were the ones that called me on the cell phone. They're still in my cell phone. And there's about 5 or 6 of them. And it's like, I'll go through my list. I'm like, oh, shit, she's in there? So, or whoever it is. And I'm still friends with some of them on Facebook anyway. But it's really neat that I actually have their cell phone numbers in my cell phone, And it's just a little thing when I go through the list. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I've gone through my cell phone list and been like, how do I still have this person's phone number? Why would I even need it?
Yeah, it's funny.
Like, I have old district managers' phone numbers from jobs from decades ago, and I'm like, I don't need this number anymore. I should delete it. And then I keep scrolling. So it's still there. I don't delete them. You never know. You never know. There may come a time when I need some kind of reference.
I have the fucker's work number. I have his home number, his mobile number. I still have it, believe it or not.
You should start spam calling him and just start like, I'd like trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. It's about to expire.
There are a lot of tweakers that would do me the favor, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, Lord. So,
and goes figure. I've never posted it.
So NFL.
Yeah, we were on the NFL. Go for it.
Edelman is retiring.
Oh, yes, you guys were talking about that yesterday.
Yes. Now, Big Dog and I disagree. Well, not disagree, but I was just kind of throwing it out there, and I kind of put it out there saying, you know what, wouldn't it be hilarious if he comes back out of retirement and joins Tom Brady and the Bucs? And Big Dog doesn't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. If it did, it would be a long shot. But I think it would be high freaking hilarious if he did, and he just became the Tampa Bay Patriots even more.
As a matter of fact, you posted Edelman retired from the Patriots. Does he join Brady? So you postulated the question. Oh wait, ooh, did I stutter by saying that? Or should I have said you I should have said you postulated whether does he join Brady or not. There it is. That's correct, right?
Yeah, that was repetitive and redundant.
Sports Talk with the guys. Home of the
Money,
money
money, money, quarterbacks.
quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes. Repetitive and redundant. That may be, you know what? I think that's going to enter our description. Repetitive and redundant. Oh my God. There it is. It's going to be a description from here on out. Repetitive and redundant.
And every once in a while, you repeat yourself.
Yes. We have no peers. There it is. It's going to be in the title. Repetitive and redundant. We have no peers. Yes. Should I put a comment, a comma after redundant, or should I put the colon?
No, because you have the and there's no more than three, so we don't. So an Oxford comma wouldn't be necessary.
All right, so we'll put repetitive and redundant, comma, we have no peers. All right, so there it is. So Big Dog did say yesterday, nah, I think he's done. If I remember, he wanted to retire last season, but management talked him out of it. And Dream says, we shall see. Yeah, I guess we shall see. That's good. Dream, I believe he's going to go there. I think he's going to go with Brady.
I think so. I mean, it's a long shot. I agree. But even if it's just for one season, like if he signs like a 1-season contract and he's like, hey guys, what's up? You know, just to stick it to Belichick, it could happen.
You know, it's interesting how you say stick it to Belichick. Do the players actually feel that, Dream?
You know what? It might not even be Belichick. It might just be like upper management.
Okay. Yeah. Look, they took a chance. They thought Brady was done, and it turns out that he was not. Not only was he not, he won yet again. That's crazy.
Yeah, Brady knows his craft, man. That's putting it lightly, I know, but he's one of, if not the best quarterback. You can't fault him for being amazing.
No, you cannot. That is funny. As a matter of fact, Dream, going back to the orders on my digital orders, I am reading. Okay, I purchased Horned Moon and Blood Eagle. So
Those are
I'm
the
reading
next two.
Lakeview Man right now.
Yes.
So you're done with that one and Horned Moon, right?
No. I have Horned Moon coming in. It's on order already.
Okay,
So
but you're done with Lakeview Man?
Yes.
Oh, so you're about 3/4 of a book ahead of me then.
Yes. But after this weekend, you know, we'll see what happens.
You rat. All right, fair enough.
Because I've got I should be having Horned Moon coming in today. I was hoping it would come in yesterday so I could bring it to work with me. Because every once in a while I have a few minutes to read.
Yeah.
And what should we call it? And then I get Blood Eagle, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. So that should be coming up next. So that should be here by the time I finish Horned Moon.
All right, that's good. So we're gonna have to compete there a little bit. So we'll see what's going on. But all right, folks. Again, lots of stuff going on.
You're already ahead of me on Ragnarok Rising, so I've got to read all that too.
I don't consider that.
I do.
But dude,
that's 10 books.
Yes, but that adventure, I don't consider myself ahead of you in that. I can't wait till you read that stuff. But it's all good. As a matter of fact, I had a chance to speak. Oh, happy belated birthday, Josh Luna. Your birthday was yesterday. I understand, folks. I have a little bit of insight on the Nightmare Hunter as well. That it looks like Josh Luna and D.A. Roberts are going to be talking about what can be filmed and what cannot be filmed, and we may have something in the DA verse coming soon. So I know they're going to talk on Sunday. And by the way, it is now official, ladies and gentlemen. We in Jedi.tax is in the process of opening a new office in Arizona. Ah, screw it. It's open. And we're really excited about it. Terribly excited. And
Congratulations.
details are coming. But if you head over to the Jedi.tax page and you can see that little blue thing behind me, that's a bag. We haven't decided to purchase it or not. That blue bag back there is those carry-all bags, and it has our logo on there. So we'll see. That's why it's hanging back there, Jedi.tax. It's subliminal. But anyway, I want to welcome
That's not
Joshua.
subliminal.
Oh, I
That's
know.
very liminal.
Oh, liminal. Very good. I like it. We butcher English like no one else.
Just for
Folks,
fun, though.
hell yeah. It makes us feel that we are men of the peoples,
Oh, yes.
but we are not.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Oh, no, we're not. Folks, I do want to welcome Josh Luna. He is joining the firm Jedi.tax. All kidding
Nice.
aside, he is now, I love to say he's now legal. So we're really excited about that. And he's, so another logo. Yes. Yes, Roz, thank you. As a matter of fact, Rosalind Brinson handles the logo creation for Jedi.tax as well as the calendars. She has taken that responsibility. It's such a hassle handling that, and Roz has graciously accepted my bitching about the calendar setup, and she said, "Oh, I'll volunteer." And that's not what happened.
No, of course not.
It
My
was
favorite thing about responsibility is delegating it.
yes. And Roz is beyond team player. I'm making up that story. It was like, "Hey, Roz, can you handle the calendar?" She's like, "Sure." That is a Jedi.tax phrase. That is unique to us. And Roz kind of has it a little bit, but when you take on more and you're in the tax field, you know what that means. And that was invented by Jedi.tax. It is no doubt. It is when you're asked a question and you're just like, sure. It was so funny when I had the classes and I had all the students there and everything. And someone asked me, and I'm not going to make fun of them right now, but they asked me a question and I just answered, sure. All the girls laughed like, "You bastard, you've used that line on us. Now we know what it means." Oh my God, it was a funny one, and it was really great. It was absolutely hilarious. I was really happy about that, but it was all good. But anyway, so yes, Roz, we did email you, by the way, yesterday, the good news. So Roz is great at coming up with our logos.
He's gonna have to come up with one for our other venture coming up that we spoke about.
Ooh,
you don't remember?
Right. That's
great.
Right.
Oh, you do remember?
Yeah, dude, that's just you and I. It's okay. Yeah, actually, that one will be good. So we'll see. Ross says medical billings experience came in handy. Yeah.
Spreadsheets. If you can work Excel, you will be okay.
Yeah, no kidding. So, yeah, no kidding. But anyway,
I do not excel at Excel.
Yeah, I'm learning quite a bit myself. But in a little bit of baseball injuries yesterday, Shohei Ohtani, the eternal possible great player that always seems to be hurt now. It's really sad.
Yeah, it is very sad. I was looking forward for great things for that guy.
Yeah, we have for a little while now. Ohtani has a blister on his right middle finger, is scheduled to throw his third bullpen session of the week on Saturday. Then the club will determine when he will rejoin the starting rotation. If all goes well on Saturday. Yeah, and I thought he was knocked down at home plate, but whatever. Now,
Just
of
put a
course,
Band-Aid on that bitch.
yeah, no kidding. And speaking of putting a Band-Aid on one, Bellinger hasn't played since being inadvertently cleated on the back of the left foot by A's reliever Ray Godwin on a play at first base on April 6th. He was diagnosed with a left calf contusion, but on Friday, manager Dave Roberts said further tests revealed a hairline fracture on
Ooh.
Bellinger's left leg. No
Ooh.
timetable for return was immediately provided, but this takes Bellinger out of the day-to-day category. Lux, meanwhile, was a late scratch from Friday's starting lineup against the Padres due to right wrist soreness. I believe that he was lamenting that big time, not
Yeah,
being
oh
able to
yeah.
be a part of that game. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Right wrist soreness. That tells me he's been doing one thing way too much.
I know he's got to get off the computer.
Yes.
Play on words there.
Yeah.
Lamet. Oh, I should have said the. I screwed it up. Lamet, who hasn't pitched in spring training, the ulnar collateral ligament in his right elbow last year, has been building up slowly towards a 2021 debut and may be very near return. Of course, you know Dinelson Lamet is of the Padres. Manager Joyce Tingler said prior to Friday's series opener against the Dodgers at Petco Park that the right-hander threw 70-75 pitches in a simulated game at the club's alternate site in Arizona on Thursday. He drove up to San Diego and will throw a bullpen session this weekend. If all goes well, he may return to the rotation as soon as next week's game against the Cheaters. Speaking of the Cheaters,
I've never.
Chris.
Oh, I was just gonna
No,
say
go
I've
ahead.
never been a fan of throwing 70-75 pitches of a simulated game. It's like I feel like you're just putting excess strain on your arm that doesn't need to be there. Um, you know, I'd rather bring them into the game in a limited capacity than to have them throw 70-75 pitches to nobody. It's just like what's you're doing more harm than good, I feel. Maybe get like 30, throw like 30-35 pitches in there, but 70-75 is a lot for nobody.
I don't understand how baseball treats its pitchers, and you've heard me go on and on about it. And this is typical of Major League Baseball: 70-75 pitches. To what end? It's they just have them throw a set number of pitches, and it's all part of the data collection and what players allegedly can do and what they can't do. It's it's a shame that you can't let the pitchers pitch. Like, some people can go more than others, but you already have that 100 pitch limit, and it's just ugh. Anyway, baseball needs a paradigm shift. But yes, it's sports, not English. Speaking of the cheaters, Christian Yelich was out of the lineup on Friday. The outfielder hasn't played since exiting Sunday's game with a back injury. So Drew Smiley, Ender Inciarte, and Ozzy Albiz of the Braves. Smiley had been scheduled to take the mound for Atlanta on Friday afternoon. The Cubs was instead placed on the 10-day injured list. Wow. Atlanta's outfield is also reeling. Christian Pache has been placed on the injured list with a groin strain. Yeah, you notice how they went away from disabled list? I guess it's a little insensitive. And Ozzy
Well, I
Albiz
know
was
some
his.
people that need to be put on that list.
Oh, yes, I do too. Manager Brian Snitker said both were being evaluated and the club would know more as the evening progressed. I was talking about Inciarte departed the game, and Ozzy Albiz was hit on the right calf by a pitch and exited the contest. Cabron Hayes and Michael Feliz of the Pirates. Hayes left wrist inflammation. Hit against live pitching Friday for the first time since going on the 10-day injured list. We'll see. His activation is day to day. Feliz was placed on the 10-day injured list on Friday with a cracked nail on his right middle finger. A cracked nail on his right middle finger. He
On
was
that
put
right there.
on the disabled list because of that.
Wait, where?
A
That one?
cracked nail on his right middle
Oh,
finger.
I think you need to show us again just to make sure we get it. Which one?
Um, thumb, index, middle finger.
Oh, good. All right, I think I got it now.
It was a cracked nail on his middle finger.
Damn, that must be painful. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it would be.
Thank you for demonstrating that.
Sure. Johnny Cueto of the Hated Ones was placed on the 10-day injured list with a grade 1 lat strain. Cueto suffered the injury in the 6th inning of the Giants' 3-0 win over the Reds on Wednesday afternoon at Oracle Park.
Wait, I
Aristide
need some more clarification on that middle finger crack. Was
crack.
it on the crack on the nail? Was it like a vertical all the way down to the cuticle, or was it like sideways? Can you show us again just to make sure we're clear on how that crack went?
I'm only assuming that it was down the middle. So I don't know.
Heard.
Aristides Aquino of the Commies was placed on the 10-day injured list Friday due to fractured left hamate bone. What the hell is that? Oh, well. Austin Hayes of the Orioles, right hamstring strain, was scheduled to play at the club's alternate training site on Friday, so we shall see. The Orioles are hopeful he will be activated off the 10-day injured list Sunday early next week for Baltimore series with Miami. So go figure. A little bit there for the injuries. I know, I'm telling you. So yesterday, as I mentioned earlier in the tease, Scherzer, by striking out quite a few, passes Cy Young on the all-time K list.
That's crazy, man.
He doesn't rest on his laurels on milestones, but when he passed the Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner, and baseball icon Cy Young on the all-time leaderboards, it was more than just another strikeout. It's pretty cool, said Scherzer, following the Knots 1-0 walk-off win over the D-backs. I didn't even know that was happening tonight. Yeah, you did. Scherzer entered Friday's matchup against the D-backs with 2,798 career strikeouts. He notched his 8th strikeout to lead off the 7th inning to tie Young at 2,806 strikeouts for 22nd in Major League history. He caught the next batter, Eduardo Escobar, swinging for his 9th to move ahead. Congratulations, Scherzer. I'm not going to say that you're one of my... Yeah, very good. I'm not going to say you're one of my favorites, dude, but I like watching Scherzer pitch. This guy...
It's got to be crazy, man. Just breaking any long time record, anything that's been held for a long time, like, because these are the guys, like, if you're in that field, you know, you're looking up to them. You're like, wow, you know, as a kid growing up, like, wow, that's one of the all-time greats. And then to like surpass them on these records, it's just nuts. Like, just the feelings that you would have at that moment is just like unreal, I would imagine.
Scherzer finished his third start of the season with 10 strikeouts over 7 scoreless innings. Just impressive. Friday's performance leaves Scherzer just 5 Ks behind Mike Mussina at 2,813 strikeouts. He is second in strikeouts among active players, trailing only Justin Verlander at 3,013. Wow.
I have a feeling he's going to be taking that number 1 spot before long.
Of active, yes. I believe so. Verlander, hey, Verlander's good, but we'll see. So, all right. We got the standings, we got the scores, we got some baseball news in, and it's already, ladies and gentlemen, we're into our 3rd hour now. It is 8 a.m. Pacific time. Actually, I did start about a minute late right now. I started at 6:01 a.m. Pacific time. It's now 8 a.m. It's 10 a.m. over there in Central America, over in Louisiana.
What the? South Central.
Oh, South Central America. There it is.
Yes. I went from South Central LA to South Central America.
Not necessarily. You were to the east.
No, my family is literally from South Central LA, down where the riots were before we moved.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of my family still lives there.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow.
That's where I got my accent.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I like that. As a matter of fact, my assistant lived not too far from the riots as well, but she was a youngin' back then. Hell, was she? Yeah. Oh man, no, she was a little. Forget it. Don't want to get into that stuff. She was still a kid back then when those riots took place.
Back in the
But,
day when I was young,
yeah, you were a
no,
youngin' too, dude.
yeah, I'm not a kid
Yeah,
anymore.
I was in. When were the riots? It was in '92. Or no, it was 92, early '92. So that means I was 23 at the time.
Geez, I had
Actually,
like,
no, I was 22 at the time because my birthday was shortly thereafter.
well, I was talking with one of my coworkers the other day
LA was
about.
my birthday cake.
I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day because we were talking about birthdays, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm turning 38 this year," and I was like, "Wait, no, I'm turning 39 this year. What the hell? I lost a year. Quarantine robbed me of a birthday."
Jesus Christ, you're 39? You will be 39?
I will be 39 in July.
What the hell do we have in common, dude?
Intellect.
You and I are good. No. You always wear that good in the morning, but anyway. Um, yeah, poor Dream. Yeah, he takes all of my stupid shit, but I'm turning 52 this year, dude. Oh my
Oh,
god. I'm turning 52 in a few days.
just after Hitler's birthday.
Thanks for reminding everyone.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll show you the crack of my middle finger shortly. Nail on
You
the
know
nail.
what? I feel bad when it's just us two on air and we don't have any other co-hosts, because sometimes I feel that we are too superior, too alpha for some of our peoples out there.
Damn, you are good in the morning. I forgot about that. Woo! Yes. And since our regular co-hosts aren't here, you notice we're talking shit.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be saying a
Of
word.
course not. Of course not. We're talking.
Yeah.
We're talking chess. We're talking baseball.
Yeah, no
You know,
kidding.
the smarter and richer you are, the smaller the balls get.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't know what that is, but that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, in NFL news, the Browns released defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson. By doing so, they're going to save about $11 million in cap space. There were a few roster moves. Sorry, hate it when the sound comes up. 2 days after signing edge rusher Jadavion Clowney, the Browns released defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson.
Oh, I love that move. It's hilarious because Clowney passed up signing with the Browns last year for like 35 mil, and now he's signing this year for like 10 mil. Brilliant business move.
Yes, one of the best brilliant moves was Jody Reed. For those of you that will remember, he was a Los Angeles Dodger, and he's going to go down in history as one of the guys. I think he turned down a 3-year. What was it? Okay, he turned down a 3-year deal from the Dodgers. And he went free agent, and he went to the Padres for like $500,000. I forget what it was. Oh, Roz says she's got his both beat. 57 in November. She's still a youngin. Oh, still, no doubt.
Younger than
Folks, yeah. Hey, folks, they say you're as old as you feel, right? And that's what keeps us going.
you. Damn.
My answer to that is, where's my Social Security check, damn it?
Right?
Yeah.
But, I feel like I'm 20, but my body is telling me I'm like 90.
Well, it's what you're doing. Can't wait till you move over to Arizona. Are you guys still thinking about that?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's we have a 2-year plan in place to be able to go to Arizona. That's our short-term goal is 2 years to be in Arizona.
Wow. So are you already in that 2-year plan?
We will be essentially the beginning of the 2-year plan will be starting at the end of May. But yes,
Oh,
essentially
wow.
we're here.
That is impressive.
Uh,
Folks, here it is. He turned down Jody Reed turned down 7.8 million because he thought going free agent there would be a bigger market, and gasp, the Padres ended up signing him for 350,000.
Jesus.
Actually, I apologize for the Brewers.
Not even on the Padres, the Brewers, right?
Yeah,
Damn, that must suck. Sucks to suck.
yeah. Wow.
You know he's married, right?
Reed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
know his wife is like, what the? Now we got to go to Milwaukee on top of that?
Yeah, the guy's never gonna live it down. That was
That
crazy.
injury.
Yeah, I think it was that he signed with the Brewers, and I think they traded him. Okay, hold on a minute. No, wait. I know he was with the Padres in '96, but in '97 the Padres traded him to the Detroit Tigers in exchange for Mike Dar and Matt Scrimetta. It's like, wow, that was nothing.
That hurt.
So
That
it really did.
that's an ego bruise.
That's a shame. He was a good player. I believe he was with the Boston Red Sox for a while, or I think it was Boston Red Sox, yeah. And then he went to the Dodgers and did very well for them, but they offered him a 3-year, 7.8 million, and he thought he could get more on the free agent market. Sorry, Jody.
He got a cracked nail on his middle finger, is what he got.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, man.
I'm gonna be
All
using
right.
that forever.
Who was the one? Oh, you know what? You're right. I have to go back to find out who that player was that had the cracked finger, and I think we're gonna stick with that award. Um, Here it is. Where was it? I was looking at the injury. There it is, injury report. So, who had the cracked? Oh, please tell me it was Christian Yelich. Oh no. He had something else.
We will designate.
Oh, uh, it is Felix or Feliz. Oh my goodness, Michael Feliz of the Pirates.
Okay, so the Feliz Award is going to go out to whoever deserves it, and it will be the cracked fingernail on the middle finger.
Yeah, I'm writing all that down right now. Cracked fingernail on middle finger. Wow.
Write the date.
Yeah, today obviously April 17th,
January. What the?
2021. Leave me alone.
You're old.
This is
You get a pass.
This is the note page for the program, but everything else is back here for today, which is really kind of.
So when the rest of our hosts join us, we'll be able to give them the Feliz Award.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you're so right. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Dream, you mentioned you wanted to head over to the NFL, which we were talking about
Oh,
a
I
few
was just
things.
briefly talking about Edelman. That was the main thing. Because I'm floored. I'm not surprised that he retired, but I am intrigued at the possibility of him joining the Patriots.
I think it's going to happen.
I think so. I mean, it's a long shot because, like Big Dog was saying, he was already talking about retiring. They convinced him to stay for another year. But I just think it would be hilarious. Like, you know what? I could see the news conference and him saying, you know what, for Tom, I'll come out another year. And you know what, that might lead into 2 or 3. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure how old the young man is, but
He's younger than me.
Yeah. Almost everyone in sports is younger than us, man. That's crazy.
The only sport I have left to possibly join is golf.
Hey, well, Tiger Woods isn't playing, so go figure, pal. Good for you.
Hey,
In a little bit of additional baseball news, which is
he cracked. Wait,
saddening.
he cracked his leg, right? Among other things.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah,
Edelman, man, gets hit so hard. He really gets beat up quite a bit.
I was talking about Tiger Woods.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Tiger Woods like fractured his leg or something like that.
Yeah, he's got some issues really moving forward. And I don't know if you were with us last week. We were talking about how it looks like the sheriff's department may have given him some Tiger Woods respect, I guess. And it wasn't fun looking at it, but yeah.
Yeah, because he fell asleep behind the wheel, and now his favorite restaurant is IHOP.
Yeah, it is. That's funny. Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, man.
Not at all. Not at all. I think I need another hit. So, Dream, I need you to help me out on this one. I need you to do what you do best. I'm going to start the machine up again, and then I'm going to have to head on over there. So, I'm going to be able to speak, but it does no good if I can't hear you. So, Dream, I need about 30 seconds.
30 seconds, go.
I know. I
1,
usually ask for 3.
2, 3. Hobble along, old man. I'm waiting for the award.
Where the hell did I?
Oh my goodness. No, so I mean we have football. We have I personally think Edelman's going to be coming in. I think in all rights by all rights and regulations that he Wow, I heard that. That's terrifying. I don't know what happened, but you made some weird sound, man. Did you burn yourself? Oh, he can't hear me. I forgot. But I do think Edelman's gonna try to make a long shot and sign up with Tom. Maybe go a year in Tampa Bay. We'll see what happens
But
though.
a lot more than that.
You think it's gonna be more than a year? Huh? I think so. You never know. But I think that he's got another year or two ahead of him, at least. He was trying to retire. Could be due to upper management. Could just be due to injuries and just being tired of it. But I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun to watch Tampa Bay doing their thing with Tom Brady at the head. Oh, he's running. Hey, welcome back.
Sorry. Yeah.
I heard you squeal like a schoolgirl. What happened?
It didn't leave it on. I normally leave it on, so I had to start it up again. Sorry. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but yes, it is what it is. So, I don't know. I posted the article in the chat room. Major League Baseball is experimenting with moving back pitcher's mound as part of Atlantic League rule changes. Apparently, Major League Baseball pitchers are becoming more dominating again. Remember, years ago, the pitching mound up to 1968 was 15 inches up, and it was moved down. Now they're talking about possibly moving the mound back 12 inches. This is crazy.
That's one of those things where you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. The next thing you know, a pitcher's going to be pitching from second base. But I mean, the reaction time, the hardest thing to do in any sports is to hit a ball in baseball. That you have fractions of seconds to be able from the time the pitcher releases the ball to decide whether you're going to swing, to actually make the movement, and to be able to swing the bat from the time the ball gets to the mound. So for them to move it back, I don't know.
Oh, it's the same one.
How do you feel about that?
I'll smoke the same.
It's stupid. It is ridiculous. 60 feet 6 inches has been the standard since time immemorial. It is one of the few things that remains. Look, they're also talking about changing the size of the bags. I believe we've talked about that as well. But to answer your question, I am not keen to that. Keen. It's not one of the things that I really care for. What baseball should do is limit the number of pitchers a team can carry on its roster. That's it.
Yeah,
When you're carrying 15 pitchers, they're going to dominate over hitters.
of
It's
course,
the fact.
because you can swap out pitchers. They're gonna have fresh arms. They're gonna, you're not battling like you used to. Back in the day, you had one pitcher pitching, the majority of the game, and maybe you'd have one or two relievers. Now you got, you can have 4, 5, 6 pitcher changes in a game.
In an inning.
Right? Like imagine having 3 pitchers and you're going 12, 13 innings.
It's they've already altered the game with the extra inning rules, and unfortunately, I don't see that changing anytime soon. But so be it. It is a rule that is equal. I don't like the rule change, but it is what it is. And we've had like next to nothing in extra inning games. The Dodgers won 12 innings, go figure, and the Padres, and that's putting a runner on to lead off the inning. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But this whole thing of possibly sitting at 12 inches back, you're looking for injuries now. This is ridiculous. This is, oh my God. So anyway.
12 inches doesn't sound like a lot, but just ask any female. They'll tell you it's quite a bit.
Well, alrighty then. Yeah, good. The Atlanta League, an 8-team independent partner of Major League Baseball, will experiment with moving the pitcher's mound back 12 inches in 2021. The league's announced on Wednesday. The Atlanta League will also test a double hook rule in which the DH is tied to the starting pitcher. Once the starter is removed from the game, the team loses the DH. That's interesting.
So what are they going to do now? Once they remove the starting pitcher, they don't have a DH? So the other pitcher's going to have to hit?
Yeah, everyone will have to hit after that.
That's weird, man.
Major League Baseball has partnered with the Atlanta League to test various rule changes in recent years, including the automated strike zone in 2019.
I think they just need to just freaking get with the program, and either everybody has a DH or nobody has a DH. If that's what they're gonna, if they're changing around DH rules, just all or nothing. All or nothing.
I agree, because right now it's clearly the American League teams have the advantage, and I've argued this enough where I've established that I am correct and all of baseball is correct when the American League teams are superior. Other people say, well, the National League team, they get to put anyone in there. No. The National League teams are tailored where they don't have a premium hitter or premium hitter sitting on the bench.
Yes.
Whereas the DH allows you to do that. And that clearly leaves the American League teams. That's why for the longest time now, the American League teams have been superior when you look at the one-on-one, when you look at everything going. The teams are better off. And please do not tell me that the National League teams then have an advantage when they're at home because you've got to sit that player down. No, the point is that superior player is still on the bench.
Yep. If they take that,
I don't get it.
Forced to hit.
Yeah.
Across the board. And they're going to be forced to develop that skill more. Now, if you have the designated hitter across the board, then that's fair to everybody. Everybody gets a shot. But there's only so much you can do when you have one side doing the designated hitter and one side not. And I just think it's complete bullshit. But that's just me. I apologize for the language. But then again, I really don't give a shit. Because are you struggling trying to keep your headphones? There you are.
I was still trying to listen to you, and I wasn't trying to make any excuses. So thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, I will say I am thankful. I know I have the doughy physique, but let me tell you, I have lost 20 pounds. Thank God tax season beat me to hell. I lost 20. I have another 10 to go, if not more. But I'm really happy. It's not as bad as it was. Oh my God, look! I'm going to deliver! Anyway.
Well, they're not lost. I found them.
I use the same joke, dude. I do. Whenever I have a female client come over and they say, "Oh, you know, I lost 20 pounds," I said, "Yeah, that makes us a team. I found them." Oh, I think I'm done. The last few. Oh, better watch the squirts now. Going all over the place. I think I'm done.
Don't
with
be
this.
squirting on camera.
I cannot. I'm not able to.
Not an
Well,
OnlyFans.
actually, no. I am able to, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so the French vanilla is now done. I'm going to have to throw that one away. And I'm going to have to bring out another flavor from the back. So forgive me. I'm going to reach for another one.
Going for hazelnut?
Be nice. Be nice. Let me see. Which one? Oh, look. Irish cream.
Oh.
Let me see. Look at that. The Jamaican coffee. Thanks, Roz. Let me see.
Can you still hear me, scorekeeper?
I'll bring out the other one. Oh. Ah! No. Don't fall. All right.
I don't know if you can hear me, scorekeeper.
Irish cream.
Hey, is that...
Oh,
is
damn.
that,
I almost tripped over the cord. Idiot.
Hey, scorekeeper. Is that a genuine Irish cream?
It's the coffee mate Irish cream, lad.
Oh,
it's not the
man.
Irish cream that you drink.
I thought that was the Irish cream filled up by real Irishmen.
Where's it made in? Let me see.
Norway.
Actually, this might be from Mexico. That's funny. I'm going to have to check it. Oh, here we go. Wait. All trademarks are owned by Switzerland, but that doesn't mean where it's made. Hold on. I can't see it right here. It says Produis Nestle S.A. Veve Switzerland. So I have to see where this one is from, though. But anyway, I'm not able to locate that one right now. But this is probably from Mexico. But anyway,
so you have Mexican cream. You can fill it up yourself when you're done.
That was impressive. This will be the last one I probably open for the season because we decided to change the track a little bit because we used to have the 3 flavors out and we had lots of problems with the 3 bottles out, and now just having the 1 bottle and maybe the different creamer, the little packages, that has worked out. So it's okay. So I'm opening this one.
It's okay.
It's okay, mine.
Would you happen to have a plethora of creamers?
Actually, I do. I do have a plethora. We have the French vanilla, we have the regular, and we have the other one. Hazelnut. Yeah, the hazelnut one. There it is. So look, I'm putting it together. So look. Easies. I'm gonna pull out the sucker thing.
Oh my goodness, you're taking it out of the plastic wrap.
And I'm putting it in.
Be gentle.
I put it in, and now I have to release it. And there it is! He's ready to go! Let's go find George and Gracie!
Now you're going to be squirting on camera again.
Yeah. Actually, that was from Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Let's go find George and Gracie! That was Scotty, my favorite character from the original crew. Yeah. So, there it is. Oh, I left a mess all over my desk. I guess I was squirting uncontrollably.
Make sure you hold your cup so your creamer can make a parabolic course into the cup.
Oh, you do listen. Where the? Oh, damn it! I left the coffee over there. Oh my goodness!
Gonna
Yes,
drink
there
a
it is.
glass of creamer.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd be a diabetic at that. Oh my god! The computer almost came over because I sat on the cord. I was like, "What's that sound?" And I see the desktop tipping over. I'm like, "Ah!"
Oh Lord!
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, you would see the computer tipping over before you realize you sat on something.
What the hell's the matter with you this morning?
Oh, just living the dream.
You're being so mean to me. Uh-oh. There's nothing coming out. Oh, there it is. Oh. I had a bump a few more times.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, I don't like those flashbacks. Actually, as you know, Dream was more worldly than I. Yes, I've only known one individual my entire life. So, and people are like, wait a minute, but you've been separated for like 2 years now. It's still one? Yeah, it's only one. I'm a committed individual.
Yes.
Because
He's
I made a
relying on
promise.
Pamela Henderson.
Jesus Christ. Oh, obviously, I missed on the earlier squirts. Let me put another one in there.
Oh, you got to stop talking about the creamer, man. If Big Dog was here, he would let you have it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm talking about it, because he's not here. Because you're more genteel about it, at least.
Yeah, not really. He's just quicker on the gun.
You're just not really. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. All right, folks. Sorry. Forgive me. For a man who has no hair, sure as hell has an itch. Forgive me. Oh, my good. Oh. Sorry. I guess it was getting a little hot there. Hey, I look different without those thingies.
Yes, you do. And there's the scorekeeper we know and love.
Oh, now I got another itch. All right, sorry. Here we go. I'm going to be getting rid of this sometime this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I'm done. And
you should just take the sides off.
I appreciate
leave the whole
that.
front. Leave the whole front. Just take the sides off.
I haven't had the Van Dyke in a long time. I may go ahead and do that. But I do have work this morning. Unfortunately, we have to accelerate our scanning of documents. We're going to be discarding of a lot of other stuff. And quite frankly, I have to prepare. Like I said, look, we don't own the facility here. And it's been made clear to me that this facility is now on the market. So that was the stressful news. That's the stressful news that I received yesterday.
Wow.
We are being given a chance to purchase the property. It is very real now. And it looks like it's going to happen.
I was going to say, if you decide against it, I hear Arizona's nice.
I still have 3 years to go, pal. I can't commute 5.5 hours every day.
Churn and burn.
Actually, I could commute if they let me work off-site.
Virtually.
Yeah, I would be able to do that.
I'm calling out. What are you talking about? You're working from home.
Oh, my God, I did do that.
I know.
Right. You remember after one of the Nightmare Hunters, we did like 5-hour program, and on Tuesday morning I called out my supervisor, you're working from home. And I'm like, no bullshit, boss. I ain't working today. And when I told everyone that, they're like, you called out? Like, yeah, I was spent, man. I wasn't going to lie to my employer. I don't. I never have. I never will.
And my ass was still at work.
Yeah, you went to work, though. And I would have been stealing flat out. And it was funny. My supervisor, but you're teleworking today. Said, yeah. No bullshit, sir. I'm not going to work today. I can't. And he was like, wow. And
like, I'm already at home. I'm still in my PJs. Leave me alone.
I don't even know if I was able to answer that way. I did joke that during the summer it got so hot here. and the AC was on, but by
How
noon
hot
it was
was it?
unbearable. Well, let's just say I am so thankful that management never did a spot check, because I probably would have been fired for sexual harassing situations. It got
Oh,
so
man.
hot here, folks. All I had was a pair of shorts on. That was it. It was so hot.
One of my
And
coworkers is here.
thank God they never showed up.
One of my coworkers is here. He has the best saying for when it's hot. He says, "How hot was it, man?" All right, I'm gonna let him say it because he's sitting right here.
How hot was it?
It's hotter than two coons fucking on a tin roof in the middle of a forest fire.
I'm going to have to save that one.
I love it. He modified that one a little bit. Well,
I think so, but it's still damn funny.
Last time he told me it's hotter than two coons fucking on a tin roof in the middle of July.
Oh. It's still funny. It is still funny. I like that one. That one may be our catchphrase if we are allowed to use it. I think we'll like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Shall we put an ownership asterisk? Does
Yes.
he want to let us know who it is? First name only. Doesn't have to give us his entire name.
That's Big Willie.
Oh, great. Big Willie. All right, that's awesome.
Oh man, there's a funny story behind that too.
I bet there is. Please
we were-
enlighten.
We had a new employee come in, and we're introducing everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Mexican.
We were introducing everybody, and everybody had kind of nicknames that they were going by.
Yeah.
And we introduced, his name's Wyatt. We introduced Wyatt to the guy, and he was like, I was like, who is this? Oh, everybody calls him Big Willie. Nobody called him Big Willie. It was just a thing we went. And so this new employee on his first day is going around, hey, Big Willie, can you help me with this? Hey, Big Willie, can you tell me this? Hey, Big Willie. And it was phenomenal.
Oh, my God. That is funny. Well, hey, however it works, man.
It was great. It was
Hell
great.
yeah. So it's Big Willie. And I'm going to...
Now you're forever online known as Big Willie.
Good. That's what I want.
That's how all the ladies will know. Big Willie said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have an equal opportunity audience, so there may be a few others that may be interested as well. So I gotta,
yeah, that's true.
yeah, it's all right. It's all good in the hood, so they say. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:34 a.m. Pacific time here on the West Coast, and
Time is flying.
10:34 over there. Yes, it's Dream right there, and of course the scorekeeper, and a deliciously wonderful visit by Big Willie.
I think that's the first and last time I will ever ask you to I ever want to hear you describe Big Willie as delicious.
I was referring to the appearance, but go figure.
Oh,
Sorry.
so you like the appearance of the Big Willie. All right.
Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. That's it. You know better.
We are repetitive and redundant.
Yes, the internet's ongoing traffic wreck.
The purveyors of the zombie apocalypse.
Yes. You see, the funny thing is, you're the only one that got that from day one. And we've had that phrase for a while now where and I think it was not long after I met DA. It was just a joke because he said that the zombie apocalypse in his... Oh, anyway. You have to read Ragnarok Rise. Well, you already know. I already said it earlier. Allegedly, whatever it is that starts the zombie apocalypse started in Los Angeles on or about April 1st. So that's all he goes into. There's more in the books, but you'll get into it. So he's not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. So, wow, we're doing very well, Dream. The time is going by fast. I know we won't go 4 hours. I think we're probably just going to do the 3 hours this morning, unless you want to continue.
Well, we'll see where it takes us. I've
Yes.
got a full staff and very talented people here today, including Big Willie. So I am.
Susan is so happy to have met Big Willie.
I'm talented now.
He said you should see my OnlyFans if you think I'm talented now.
Well,
He does a lot of foot stuff. He
Oh,
likes
I
squishing
bet.
things with his in between his toes.
Well, I'm sure there are a few people that may have a fetish with that. So if he wants to do the video, we'll gladly share it. I mean, hell, it's sports talk with the guys. What do we not do?
Oh God!
Give him a discount.
He said he'll give you a discount.
Yeah. We're going for the audience, not discounts, but that's
Oh
okay.
my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna end
man.
up paying for that one for a while now, both
That's
figuratively and
funnier than
literally.
two clowns.
Yep.
fucking-
Our numbers just dropped. Yep, I can
Oh
see that.
God, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It goes up and down. Thank God it's alive. But I saw some of the numbers drop. I'm like, yeah, I think the foot fetish really did that one in. But
Well, it's
that's
better
okay.
than killing babies.
I took the Johnson & Johnson one. I'm sure people are going to be offended by you saying better than killing babies and Johnson & Johnson.
Well,
Ugh.
I had a friend who he had an opportunity to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. He said, "Man, I don't even trust their baby powder. How am I going to trust their vaccine?"
Very good. That's what people were telling me because there was a big payout for the stuff. And when I heard Johnson & Johnson, I was just, no tears formula?
Yes.
There was no tears, but that headache was rough. So
Oh man,
he's all good.
I don't know about you, but my back is killing me.
A little bit. That's just because of the weight of the world. Ah!
Oh! Ew.
Oh!
There you
Yeah,
go.
no doubt. Well, Yankees suck.
I noticed
we
they
haven't
suck
done
so
the
bad,
Harper watch. We haven't done the Harper watch.
I was going to tell you, they suck so bad you haven't even been kissing your ring every time you said it.
That's about the most I've had lately.
It's time to call your old friend Pamela Henderson.
See, in the Latin world, it's called
It's
Manuela.
Manuela.
Yeah. We're going to take a look right now, folks, at, of course, one of our favorite disasters. And, of course, it is, what the hell's his name? Bryce Harper? Jeez.
It used to be the Dunn watch.
It was, and now it's become Bryce Harper. So it's so apropos.
Is she laughing?
Yeah, she's having a good
Okay.
time with that one. Yeah. I think she was laughing about the Yankees suck and me having fun with my Yankee ring. All right, folks. The Adam Dunn watch continues. And
Harper.
the newest member is Bryce Harper under the Adam Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. In the last 7 games, Mr. Harper has hit .217, a .333 on base, but a .522 slugging. He's had 23 at-bats, scored 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. He's walked 4 times, and he's struck out 7 times. On the season, he's batting .238, .396 on base, and a .429 slugging. Way to go, Mr. $320 million man. Way to go, Mr. Harper. Way to go.
And shit.
That's right. So, but the Phillies are doing well this year. They're in the 3rd year of the contract, and good for them. And, I guess we'll just see how it goes.
Maybe he'll test the free agent too, like Reed.
Oh, yeah. Well, he does have an out, I believe, 7 years in. Or maybe he doesn't. I forget if this one does. But it's an extensive contract. And, hey, you know what? Good for him, I guess.
Good for him, bad for the Phillies.
Yeah, overall, folks, what he has done in the 2 years with the Phillies, in 2019, of course, he did hit 35 home runs and 114 RBIs. He hit .260, .372 on base, and a .510 slugging. He walked 99 times. Relatively speaking, in baseball terms, It's not bad. He struck out 178 times, stole 15 bases, was caught stealing 3 times. So I think his power numbers were there, to be fair to him, and his RBIs were all-time highs, but his batting average was way down. Way down. Not his career low, but still pretty bad. 260.
Swang for the fences and hoped you connected.
Yeah. I believe it was second most in hits ever for him. And total bases, it was the second most in his career. And his doubles were the second most. So it was a life of coming up one short, I suppose. But it's good for him.
He needed to use the live chickens.
Oh, yes, that's right. In 2020, the man finished with 13 homers, 33 RBIs. So it wasn't exactly a 3-to-1 ratio. A 3-to-1 ratio should have been 13 homers, 39 RBIs, but okay. He did walk more times than he struck out, 49 to 43. So, folks, hey, anytime you have more walks than strikeouts, hey, that's good. He did hit 268, just short of the Noriega line, which is 270. Not the Mendoza line, that's 200. But 270 is a big deal in my mind. That you got to hit 270 minimum. His on base was 420.
I feel like that's just like a major league like minimum right there. If you're in the major leagues, you should be hitting at least 270.
Yes, I agree.
Because that's where the skill lies. I mean, you're getting paid that much money. You don't just get paid to show up. You got to deliver.
Yeah. He did hit 268. His on base was the second highest in his career last year in 2020 at 420. And his slugging did remain high. Anytime your slugging is over 500, that's good. And OPS is 962. So less than the prior year, where it was 8882. I'm sorry, 882, not 8888882. So go figure, folks. There are things that he is doing positively, but is he worth $320 million? And the answer is no.
No.
That's right. It's still no. And look at his mundane numbers. We'll see what he'll do for the season. But this year he's hitting 238, which is a career low. When you look at the season, if it were to end today, that would be his career low. So, but we are only 13 games in that he's played.
Would you say this is a negative career year?
Are you going to start hitting me for the career year shit?
This could just be a loophole.
Why do you hurt me like that? But if anyone can, I guess it would be you.
I am instigating.
Dude, that's 3 in a row already. We lost our audience.
I'm sorry. I will try to use more colloquialisms.
Oh, that's 4 in a row. Don't ever be sorry for being you. So it's all good. Overall, folks, he is on a low. Harper, we will give credit where credit is due. And right now, he's hitting 238. But anyway.
Substandard mediocrity.
Yes, I love it. So it is absolutely fun. Phillies fans, I told you we were going to regret it. And for those of you that have been following us, the Phillies regretted it the very first year. Remember what happened? What did $330 million do? It got them one game closer from elimination. I think the year before they were eliminated 13 games, and the first year with Harper, they were eliminated with 12 games to go. That was a lot of money for one more game. So we shall see.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. I hadn't done that one in a while. So it's all right. Let's check out the standings of the Phillies right now, where they are. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, well, so what? Look at where we are compared to the Yankees. So yeah, Philadelphia 7-6. You guys are awesome. Everything is awesome. Way to go, Philadelphia.
Oh, wow. You went there. What? Oh, my God. Everything is... Oh, Lego movie. That's what it was. I was like, where the... Whew.
You guys are 7-6, half a game back of the Metropolitanos. Take it up your ass.
Shit.
Oh my God. So anyway, it's all good, folks. We're having a good time this morning. Thank you for spending time with us. It's been a lot of fun. So I was talking about the changes in Major League Baseball. I changing the distance on the mound. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight. If it does, but if you are looking for players to be injured, this is something that they've grown up doing. This is not changing the kickoff from 40 yards or from 45 to 40 yards. It's not what we're talking about, or even 35 yards. And I'm not talking about changing the field goal. This is the physical thing of having to change the distance that you have to throw. And then also there's another one. Sorry, Dream.
So let's just take a look at that for a minute. Let's think about all the things that are going to be affected. One, the distance is going to affect the velocity of the pitch. One. Two, the pitchers that have been growing up throwing, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour as they get older, 100 miles an hour for some of those people, that's going to take more pressure on their arm to maintain that speed through the entirety of the pitch. So pitchers that are throwing 100 miles an hour, you add that 12 inches, that's more wind that's going to pick up on the ball. So that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is going to drop, a few miles per hour down by the time it gets to the pitcher, by the time it gets to the batter. It's going to slow down the pitch. It's going to change. If you're throwing a curveball, you're going to have to put more behind it, and you're going to have to adjust the entirety of the pitch, the motion, the rotation, for it to curve at the right spot for it to hit the plate where you want it to hit. It's going to change. You're playing high school, you're playing college. You have learned how to throw these pitches that distance for so many years, and now moving into the Major League Baseball, you have to change everything, how you move your arm. You're asking for injuries to pitchers. You're asking for it because they're gonna have to put more oomph behind the pitch. They're going to have to completely change how their arm is moving. So you're looking at more Tommy John surgeries. You're looking at more blown rotator cuffs. You're looking at more ligament strains. You're looking at more wrist soreness. You're looking at all sorts of injuries that are going to come about because of this, because you want the batters to have an extra half a second.
I see this not to be a good thing in baseball. It's Dream. You encapsulated it perfectly right there. I just don't get it. I'm not what you're saying. What baseball is thinking. If you want to change all this dead time, you reduce the number of pitchers. That's it. Reduce the number of the pitchers. Don't change the distance on the mound.
Or allow steroids. That worked.
I'm not prepared to argue that. It's done. The argument is over at this point.
It's just sad. It's a sad thing because it takes so little time for the ball to reach the batter. It's the most challenging thing to do in all of sports is to hit to hit a baseball, and it is baffling to me that this is what their solution is. I agree with your statement on reducing the number of pitchers they carry. I would suggest getting rid of the designated hitter, force the pitcher to bat, or the opposite. Everybody gets a designated hitter. That's going to give you more action. But moving the mound, how does that even become a possibility? Like that's like somebody who doesn't know anything about baseball saying, "Oh yeah, this is the solution."
I don't get it. I just do not get it. I am disappointed by that. Folks, you had your chance. I wanted to be commissioner of baseball. You wouldn't have had any of this shit happen. Let me tell you, folks, there are things I already told you. I'm not going to relive this. But if you go to Facebook.com, oh my God. Actually, is it still up there? Facebook. is it Roger Noriega for Major League Baseball commissioner? I wonder if it still is there. I'm going to see if I can find it. Let's see. Roger Noriega. Oh my God, for baseball commissioner. It is there. It is still there. That is funny. And here we go, folks. Here it is right now. Oh, and by the way, did you guys see the Major League Baseball replay that was blown by Major League Baseball has continued to blow this replay, and as I've told all of you, Major League Baseball is bad. But here, folks, you want to change the way game is? Enforce the rules in baseball. Here we go. As commissioner of baseball, I would work with the owners and players to make adjustments to the game, and I would work on these to improve the game of baseball. Remove replay. You want to speed up the game? Remove the replay. Remove the designated hitter. Expand Major League Baseball to 2 teams and adjust with divisional realignment, and return the assholes to the National League and the Brewers to the American League. Correct and enforce the following rules. Defensive indifference. If a guy tries to steal second and you don't throw to second, he doesn't get a stolen base, fuck you. That's your fault for being a pussy, not wanting to risk an error. That's a stolen base. Always has been, should be. Quality start will not be 6 innings and 3 earned runs, but a quality start will be 5 innings and 2 runs, 6 innings and 2 runs, and 7, 8, and 9 innings with 3 runs. That's a quality start. Bring back the game-winning RBI. Enforce the balk. Correct rule change on complete games, perfect games, and no-hitters. Enforce the mandatory pitch rule. Bring back the doubleheader. Reconfigure fan vote for entire all-star roster with fans, managers, and players all having a vote. Open up fan vote for Hall of Fame candidacy and open up a comment period on suspended players. Rose, Jackson, etc. I will work with the Players Association and management to bring balance to the game through negotiation and revenue sharing. I will endeavor to work a solution on the luxury tax, minimum player threshold, and competitiveness. I ask your support for Major League Baseball. So, folks, I had it. I was running it back then, and I want to continue to do it again. Roger Noriega. Yes.
I feel my favorite in there is enforcing the rules. That's literally all that needs to be done. Especially
Enforce the rules.
The balk rule.
The balk rule. Enforce the other rule that if you want the batters to stay in the box, they cannot step out. Number 1, I would have said you cannot step out of the box until you have at least 1 strike. And then you can actually take a step out. If you foul a pitch, you can step out. That's it. That's it. You can ask 1 time, and that's it. 1, for the ump to give you a time. That's it, folks. Very simple. You have players that step out, go play with their gloves themselves, all during an at-bat. They come back, and they're refreshed. You want a version of Manuela? Look at the guys walking around in between pitches. Talk about playing with yourselves. Put an end to that. And if they want to walk out, $50 fine. It's
50?
Peanuts. $50 fine. But that's
I'd
peanuts.
say at least 100.
Okay, fine. But here's the thing. That shit starts to add up after a while. That's stripper money. And they're going to be angry that they have less stripper money.
And that's what's going to get them to stop doing it.
Yes, enforce the rules, ladies and gentlemen.
Because 1 at bat, if it's $100, 1 at bat, the amount of times they step out, that's like, that's a $500 fine.
It's easy. And the same thing applies to pitchers about, requesting time. You can request time once until there's a strike or a foul ball. However, but look, that is what I ran on. And I'm going to write it in there again. It's on my page. I posted it. And I still believe I can save baseball. Actually, anyone can save baseball except for the dumbass commissioner. Yes. God, it's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm going to need to step away for a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. So I've just posted some of the stuff that I would have right there, folks. And it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. And I just posted those items right now. So we'll see. But I don't want to continue on my rant any more than I should. But it's there. Check it out. Roger Noriega for baseball commissioner. I'd forgotten about this one. I really had. This is cool. So I'm going to send myself a message and see how it works. Hola. I don't know if I still have this page because I don't know what the login ID is. Wow. It was a community page that I'd set up a while ago. But anyway, folks, there it is. We are coming near an end to the program. Good morning, Peter. Thank you for joining us. I say one pitcher per game, more runs, excites from the later innings. All right, well, there you go. There is some commentary on that. I believe baseball can fix its issues by enforcing the rules. That's one, and sticking to what got them there. You can tweak it, but this tweaking by extending the distance of the mound to home plate, that's going to cause way too many injuries. If the pitchers are being treated like fine china right now, think about how it's going to be extended. The injuries are just going to go up. It's ridiculous. Dream, hey, how you doing, pal?
Hey.
Looking a lot better, pal.
Trying, waking up a little bit.
Yeah. So
my coworker, one of my coworkers, brought me a Taco Bell breakfast burrito.
good for you. Good for you, pal.
Gets an extra few grains of rice on his fried rice today.
I like it. Oh, really good stuff. So, folks, there it is. You have it. Please give me a like on Roger Noriega for baseball commissioner. It's a community. You can leave comments. There were some comments back then left. Nothing has changed. As I said, enforce the rules that baseball has now. Baseball is unlike other sports where everything can be quantified. So please support me. The commissioner right now, he's not good for baseball. So there it is. You have it.
So you would eliminate replays, huh?
Oh, God, they're blowing it right now anyway. The last 3 replays that they've done, have you noticed they've gotten them wrong? So what's the point of having a replay if you're going to get it wrong anyway?
I love it.
Forgive me, kids, but the Major League replay, which was taken from football, look, you know how I feel about the pussification of America. This is the little mamas, the apron stringers, got their way because they always lose. They're the ones that always got beat up. And they cried long and hard enough, instant replay. F instant replay. Anyone who's actually played the sport will tell you. Instant replay, no. No. Actually, every loser will tell you we need instant replay. Winners don't care for instant replays because they find a way to win. And this
That's 100% right.
Yeah. Winners don't care for instant replay. They don't.
I've always been very verbal about this. Outspoken, redundant, repetitive. When you play a game, a competitive game, you have to beat your opponent so badly that the bad calls don't matter.
That's right. I've stated it forever. Why is it that you are hemming and hawing over one play when the game ends up being 1-0? It's like, hey, sorry, I've lost 1-0. I've lost 2-1, and I've been on the other side. And look, I'm sorry, folks, but I never had trouble with umpires. I never did because number one, I knew my environment. And I knew everyone ragged on the umpires. And screw everyone. But I know how to play the game. You treat the umpires like human beings. Did I get calls? Oh, good God, yes! I got them all the time. Number one, I wasn't a dick to the umpire. And 2, I actually respected them. I never mouthed off. I would let them know when I was unhappy, but I was pretty damn polite about it. It was always,
When
come on up. That was it.
when you get a call that does not go your way, the only thing you do, you go, all right, so this is how we're calling it. Okay. And you move on. And you learn, and you with respect, you treat your umpire referee with respect, and you figure out that's how they're calling it, that's how we're playing it. Is this being called a foul? No? All right, I'm gonna keep doing it. Is that being called a foul? Yes. Okay, don't do it anymore. Is that you have to learn the refs just like you learn the opponent. You have to study the entirety of the game. Does this umpire call a lot of strikes when they're clearly not inside the strike zone? You're a pitcher. Are they calling it when it's high? Are they calling it when it's low? Are they calling it when it's really far to the side? Like where are my edges that I can pitch in? And it's going to infuriate the batter, but if the umpire's calling it, then that's fair game.
Which, in a way, is not fair for what I was about to say. Folks, let me tell you, when I played sports, I was lucky both in high school and when I played semi-pro ball here in LA. Folks, screw everyone. I was better at it. I was better at getting calls. I was better at dealing with the umpires. I was better at dealing with the opposition, too. Do you know why the other teams disliked me? Because of my defensive prowess at first base. I would dig that ball, and I made a lot of outs. A lot of teams would tell me that when they would ground or when the ball was in play, they're like, "You better hustle down that line because that bastard's going to scoop it if it's a bad throw." That was one of the best compliments to me, is that we had a good defense, and I know we had a good defense because I saw my infield. I saw them diving for balls that other people wouldn't do it, and that the throw would come to me. There was a chance. Our defense, forgive me, I rarely ever do this, but I know we had a good defense because of my play at first base. I saw my guys diving and making plays just on the odd chance that I might stretch or scoop it. Folks, I'm sorry. I make no bones about this. I was better at it than everyone else. So it's a human game.
Yep. You always played first, and I always played catcher.
Yeah, you were good at catching. I caught a game one stream. Oh, good God. I was dead for like 3 days. And I was like 20 years younger. I caught that game. I remember there was a pitch that got by me, came back and hit me on the heel. I was like, you son of a... And I was like, ugh. But I screwed with every batter that came to the plate. Oh, yeah. I was like, I would like greet them the first time. And the second time, I'm like, oh, I bet you don't want to say hi this time, huh? Or whatever would happen. It was just so funny. I did spend time talking crap, but
oh yeah, that's half the fun of being catcher.
You're
right there. You get into their head.
Yes, don't be an asshole about it, but you get in their head, and they don't hate you. Oh, don't get me wrong. There were a few guys I didn't like, but hey, dude, you do what you do.
My favorite. I had one batter come up who was just the proverbial jerk to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
right. And he was coming up to bat, and no. So he came up to bat, and I was like, "Hey, how's your mom doing?" He was like, "What?" Like he turned around, like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, she was kind of sore last night, so I was just kind of wondering if she's okay this morning." Threw him off, completely struck out. And that's, sometimes it's called upon to get into their head. But I was very clear from day one. It's like, I don't want to run, and I bat fourth. So I will be catcher.
Oh, my God. Folks, you get in their minds. You do it. And you don't have to be a jerk about it. That was funny, though.
Yeah.
When I caught that game, I just knew that those guys were big with bats. and I couldn't move that fast, so I was not prepared to talk crap to them that way.
Yeah,
That's
but you got
absolutely
pads.
hilarious.
You got pads.
Yeah, not with my luck.
Yeah.
But yes, you do mess with them, folks. It's about getting in their minds. As I've told other people, especially when I was pitching, I would be coy about it. If I was going to hit someone, because that was my job, I usually would throw one outside, get them to lean a little bit, and then maybe I'd try to throw a strike. And every now and then I'd lose a batter, they'd ground out or get a hit. But I try to get them leaning, going out, and then the next pitch, get them in the ribs. And then, and then the batter would just like, was he trying to hit me or not? And most of the time I got away with it. I was a headhunter. I was going in there to get the batter hit, and I would get away with it. But there was the one or few times when I got the ball and I don't let eye contact go. And I would just nail the batter. It's like, I wanted that dumb bastard to know that I wasn't even looking at the catcher. I was looking at him the whole way. Because, you're in there to get your sign, and then you're like, okay, fine, you go through your motions. But I would do this and just keep looking at him. And they knew that shit was coming. Oh, yeah, I did that a few times. And, but they were, if they got hit, they'd usually go to first. I never got rushed.
I think my favorite, I had one pitcher.
No, I didn't. Never got
rushed. I had one pitcher that was really freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this thing where I was catcher, he was pitcher. He told me, like, the first call you give me, I'm going to take. That's what I'm going to pitch. But I'm going to shake off like 3 or 4 calls for pitches, because it gets into the batter's head like, oh, they don't like this. They don't like this pitch. They don't like. They don't feel confident. They don't, for whatever reason, it got inside the batter's head. He was like, but the first call you give me is what I'm throwing you, just so you know. And when he told me that, I was like, holy crap, you're a genius. And sure enough, the batter's like, oh yeah, they feel overconfident, and they don't know that the first pitch is what's really coming. And so, it throws off, like, if people are trying to like steal signs, stuff like that. So the people trying to look at your signs that you're throwing, they have no idea that you already have an agreement with the pitcher. So they're trying to let the batters know, like, oh yeah, this is what's coming. This is what's coming. And it messes them up even more if they're trying to cheat.
Yeah, you're so right. There's so many things that you can do as a pitcher to screw with the batter. And that is one of them, where you just shake them off. And again, you make eye contact with them. When you shake it off, then you look at them and you look back. And you do that one. Oh my God, that was hilarious. I did that a few times, especially some of the guys that I didn't have their number. Oh, there are guys that lit me up, man. Oh, it's just, I couldn't I couldn't give one of my souls for an out. So you just do what you can to screw with them. And you guys know what I mean by that. I'm not a cat or anything, but it's hilarious where you do what you can. Now, when you're on your game and your catcher is just calling it, you just let it go, baby.
Yeah.
And then that's it. You just take the sign and go. And that's already in their mind. But if you want to screw with the hitter's timing, you get set, you do whatever, and you're about to go, maybe twitch enough where the umpire can't see it, and then you call time. Oh, you can see the batters get frustrated because they had already started the routine. See, I was good at that, where I could twitch and make the batter commit mentally, and it wasn't a balk. Was it a balk? Oh, yeah, but the umpires are stupid. You could do a tiniest of gesture, which would, see, you got to let the hitter first see your motion and the runners. You got to get them to commit. And there are so many things that you can do where it's moving your butt because the umpire can't see it. There are lots of things that you can do, move your hips or whatever, but you got to do it so subtly you get them to commit. And then I would hide my hand behind my glove so the umpire could see it, because the umpire's looking to see if I'm balking. But I would do stuff with my shoulder or my elbow. Did I ever get caught? Nah, it was high school. You never did. And then for the semi-pro stuff usually only had one up in the game anyway. You could get away with whatever you wanted as long as you were smart about it. If you were stupid, yeah.
Yep.
So
It's true. It's true. My favorite call when I was catching was there was one pitch that my pitcher loved to pitch, and it was a middle finger down down in the dirt, and I would get a low fastball every time. It was just a middle finger down in the dirt, like fuck you.
yeah, I never wanted to get one in the dirt. I was good at scooping stuff, but at home plate, yeah, I had no desire for that. I caught one game. I did a lot of catching in between innings and stuff, but yeah, that was not for me. But yeah, I enjoy those days. I am eternally grateful because of it. But folks, instant replay has to go. It has to go because baseball's not getting them right anyway. What's the point? Think about it. The only ones that cry for instant replay are losers.
It's true.
Merry Christmas, baseball fans. You know how I feel.
It's very true, though. I mean, if you look at it, it's like, why are you going to challenge a call that you got, like that went your way? It's like you're not going to be like, whoa, I shouldn't have gotten that strike.
You know,
It doesn't make sense.
Don't put yourself in position to do that. Look, if you're going to have the instant replay, it has to be in the manner that it doesn't throw the game off. Because when you got to take a timeout, look at the video, pitchers, what are the pitchers going to do? They're going to get cold. They're in a rhythm. Folks, let me tell you, if I want to screw with the opposing team, I call instant replays. As a matter of fact, as a manager, you always screw with the opposition. That's the job of the manager.
Yep.
But you got stupid managers that don't know what they're doing, and you also have the 15 pitchers per team. Come on, man. Come on. Make it a game, not just a beauty pageant where you have 18 guys that are coming throwing at 96 miles an hour. That's not baseball. Go back to baseball was a thinking's man game. That's why football is different. Football is America's passion, but baseball is the way America passes its time.
You're right.
Keep the DH, get rid of it, make a decision. This imbalance is an imbalance and not good for the game.
Yeah, I think they need to
no
do that.
DH.
They need to do that before they start moving the pitcher's mound.
Yes. Make a decision. Full DH or no DH. So, all right. Dream, anything else you want to get to, my brother?
No, I got to get to my restaurant. That's about it.
All right. Well, we're good. That's what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Dream, Gridiron Grill, Peter in the chat room, Villacorta, and Rosalind Brinson, Double D. Thank you for joining us. Everyone who gave us a like. Folks, that's what we want. We want 10 likes per episode. We need 10 likes. If we give out 10 likes, we will then go ahead and give out a Starbucks card for $5. And no, they're not supporting us. So, is that Boo? Sorry, Gridiron Girl. There's a lot of stuff that we got to get done.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so thank you, Gridiron Girl. You got to show us some more pictures, and love that car. Oh yeah, sure. More pictures. All right, we're out of here. Peace, guys. Thank you. Peace always, and ladies and gentlemen, good hunting.
Happy hunting.